That run. Does that mean you'll get queued into the same noble houses? Okay, activating overlay. Wait, King Nymnia II of the Yas dynasty. Right, because the queen died peacefully, but now there's a king. Chat, should we try this now? Load game. Let's try it. Okay. Right now, you type ! join and then your pronoun that you want in game. If you want to be a count or a countess or whatever you want. Don't have to do that. But ! join, that's going to put you in a faction. Yellow, purple, or red. Either red Barons of the March or the purple Counts of the East or the yellow Grandees of the South. You don't get to choose which faction you join, but I don't know if maybe the game remembers what you had last time. Nymn purple for the third time, Doc, not L. Wouldn't you want to be the same faction again, though? Isn't that fun? Nymn, this shit sucks. You're in the minority if you think that. This game is tight. I'm in the same team, right? What movie? The Interview. Okay, you don't have to join in this screen. You can join later if you want to. So the goal of this game is all three factions want to overthrow the king. Meanwhile, the king, which is me, just wants to keep ruling. Basically, it's a race against time. If I manage to keep the kingdom in control for long enough, I will win. I also have a few goals to fulfill, though. I need to keep the kingdom together, make sure there's no rebellion, and then fulfill my ambitions, and then I win the game. If you're part of one of the three factions, okay, if you're playing the game, the easiest way to play the game is by using the extension. Then you can see what your goal is and what your color is. Your goal is gonna be determined in just a bit, but basically you want to keep track of these three different values here, or these three faction value thingies here. Wait, these are now the same as last game. Look at this. The trade is super high in yellow. Faith is crazy high, purple, yellow. So these values are remaining now from yesterday, which is good for me. But now it's time for the coronation of a new king, though, and that's King Nymnia. Your Majesty, it was an honor to serve your mother, but it's time you wear the crown. Right. So you guys are gonna first choose my type of coronation. It's so unfair to the Reds, though. Yeah, but maybe I'll be more lenient on this weakest faction, right? So you guys can now choose in a moment when I start the vote. The nobles can choose what's going to happen. And there's different consequences depending on what happens, right? The crown has to pay money if you want to host a lavish parade. But on the other hand, stability in the kingdom goes up, reducing the chance of rebellion. Or you can invite a bunch of people, show off our wealth, boosting trade in the kingdom and everyone's wealth. You can throw the king into the river, increasing stability, decreasing authority, or not even having a coronation at all. I'll just leave this one to you guys altogether. Have fun voting. What faction am I? Feels Dankman. You can use the extension, but Apple Master 7, you are purple. Dark Light OP, you are also purple. Dr. Tumbleweed, you're also purple. It says extension offline, does it? It should be working. All right, so the Council of Nobles has decided to invite foreign dignitaries and show off our wealth. My money! 1,800 coins down, but meanwhile you guys get money. It's bullshit. Should have vetoed that. All right, so that was expensive. Dignitaries arrive from all corners of Seleth's Ath, and it's only appropriate to show you off. A trained eagle drops a ruby encrusted crown atop your head as you stand on a golden podium. Very extravagant. Trade is going up across the kingdom. Some barons' wealth increased, some counts' wealth increased, and some grandees' wealth increased. Okay. Only the Grand Pensioner of Kurth is not in attendance. The Republic, after all, is fundamentally opposed to the very concept of a monarchy. Damn it. That was a bad one for me. Okay, so I'm going to be introduced to the council now. So if you're new to this game, you have now been divided into one of the three factions. Let's take a look at them. We got the purple faction, the Counts of the East, represented here by Count Rex Danny. We've got the yellow faction to the south, the Grandees, represented here by Bunny the Cat. And finally, we got the red faction of the March, the Barons, represented here by NLS1. Sup, guys? What's purple's goal? No one has any goals yet. They haven't been determined. They are not determined until after a little bit. I'm about to choose my game goal here, I believe. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? So either I can have a military goal, stability goal, authority goal, farming goal, trade goal, or faith goal. I play with all your values in mind, right? Well, I mean, faith seems pretty fair here. As a saint. The church will love you, I suspect, but will anyone else? I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall faith. Yeah. Once you have an heir, I will discuss how your ambition is progressing. So the way I have to play is that first I have to establish an heir. That's just like a time gate. And then I have to make sure that the overall faith of the kingdom is high. Which currently it is, but a lot can happen, of course. Faith again. Hey, I play to win, baby. Just like you guys do. Purple picked the same goal twice in a row before. Alright, chat. So now it's time for the yellow faction people. These people over here to try to pick their goal. Why are they so rich? A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored, says Paka. This is the person yellow tries to put on the throne. Alright, so you can choose your goal now. Have the lowest defiance, raise others' defiance, or lower stability. It's not a super easy choice. So only yellow people can vote here because they're determining their win condition. Restart. Should we restart the game instead? Feels too late already now to restart, man. You gotta play with the consequences of your last game. Okay, so your goal is to have the lowest defiance. I can dig this. I don't mind that at all. I like that you guys are gonna try to keep your defiance down. Red is fucked. I think you gotta trust the system, okay? So you guys need to have the lowest defiance in 2 seasons. Oh! This is a shorter one. Only 2 seasons from now. And right now you're doing it because you're tied. Now it's time for red to choose their win condition. You know, these values can be good if you guys also need to have the lowest. Look! Oh, lower stability. Wait, both of these are lower. No, I hate these. So the red team can now vote. You're gonna have to try to lower one of these values. Stability or authority. What faction am I? I'm on phone. Bertrandson, you're red. Can you tell me my team? 4-4 Marka, you are yellow. Andre, I'm pretty sure you're purple, no? You're red. You're red. Sander 934, you're yellow. Chaos, why can't I find you? Did you even join? Milky Slurpee, you're purple. Melon Toss is red. Okay, whatever. You guys chose lowering stability. Lowering stability. So this value right here, if you're red, you need this value to go down to 4 or less, and you have 3 seasons time to do that. That's pretty tricky. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory. You guys want to put Orwell on the throne if you're purple. If you're purple, do you want to have the highest farming, or lower your own faith, or lower your own defiance? I'm not on my phone, and I already know my faction. I just wanted to say hi, Smile. Hi! I'm sorry, Red. Listen, I'm gonna go easy on you guys, because you're at a disadvantage. You got this. Okay, so purple has spoken, and their goal for the game is going to be to lower their own faith. This is going to be interesting. You chose the same goal as yellow. So both purple and yellow are going for... Oh, interesting. You have this similar, but not quite the same. Yellow wants to have the lowest defiance in 2 rounds time. Purple just needs to have... Oh, never mind. Sorry, I'm talking out of my ass. You guys chose faith. Wait, why'd you guys choose faith? Wait, Man United got a red card? I actually forgot there's games going on today. Wait, that's not very XQCL of you, Purple. Why'd you pick this? Assholes. Oh, shit. Okay, so in 3 seasons time, purple needs to have a faith below 4. That's gonna be good luck, man. You'll need it. That seems really difficult. So far, yellow is looking the best because they're actually already succeeding. But that's a pretty flimsy goal. We'll see how that goes. Honor Guard was pretty good to pick last time, but... How about this? How about this, Red? Should I pick you guys to be my honor guard? So I have to choose one of the factions, or I can choose mercenaries to protect me, the king. If I do, my relationship with that kingdom will increase a bit. I don't want to do it with the yellow because they want to have the lowest defiance. So I want to choose a different faction. That way, yellow defiance goes up and that faction goes down. Just making it a bit trickier for yellow to beat the game. I'll go ahead and pick red team, since I did say that they were a bit at a disadvantage. There you go. You guys have a kind of weak military though. Sorry about that, yellow. Wait. Yeah. You're now failing it, right? Top Keck. An invitation. Your Majesty, it's my singular honor to invite you to attend the annual Night of the Seven Pyres celebration. I could decline and bring yellow defiance up even more. Let's ask what it is first. Do you really not know? It's the biggest festival in the entire South. The problem is I don't want your defiance to go way up. I just don't want you to have the lowest. It's not metagaming. This is playing the game. This is not metagaming whatsoever. This is part of the game. I'm gonna do it. I'm so sorry, yellow. I really fucked you guys over now. Okay. So now yellow is pretty angry with me. They're far off their goal. Purple's far off their goal, and red is kind of far off their goal. So I'm in a good spot. Very nice. Greetings, Your Majesty. I'm here on behalf of Salvin and Gal to collect... Oh no, I borrowed money last game. I've forgotten about that. Queen Nymnia owes you money, not me. The loan was guaranteed by your treasury. It technically doesn't matter who sits the throne. You owe us 3.7k. Can I extend the terms of my loan, King? We'll be willing to grant you another year at the same rate in exchange for a 20% down payment of 750 gold. Fine, here you go. Let's push our problems ahead of ourselves. Thank God I didn't hire the mercenaries this round. Okay, so that's a problem. I need money. Can we tax someone? Okay, chat. So now, once again, if you're new to the game, this is where you guys, I have no say in this part whatsoever, more than trying to influence your decision. You guys are going to be funding buildings once I open up the auction. 2 buildings will be built. The 2 highest funded buildings will be built when the timer runs out. And you fund by typing !fund, followed by the letter you want to fund, followed by the amount you want to spend. People have different amounts of money. Okay, good luck. So, red definitely wants to build this prison, I would say. And purple definitely wants to build this observatory. And yellow doesn't really have anything that can help them too much. If any, I guess if you're yellow, your biggest interest is maybe blocking one of the other teams from achieving their goals, or just holding on to your money. This is kind of boring though. Everyone's just getting what they want now. Nothing else is even close to funded though. Someone spent 1 coin on a theater. Oh, someone just dropped 3 grand on the theater for no good reason. I mean, technically, I guess if you are red, you could try to fund both the theater and the prison. It's too late now, but that could have been a strat. You probably don't have enough money for that though. Because that would have... No, never mind. That was authority. This was stability. My bad. All right, there you go. So the observatory brings down the faith, and the prison brings down stability. So I bet you guys are happy. Okay. Let's talk about finding me a spouse real fast. Wait, who is this? The Chancellor, not my mom this time? Bring me anything. Anything and everyone. I'm open for business. An invitation. Baron Northwest Wolf says, Your Majesty, it's an honor to invite you to the Lord's Hunt next year. It will take place in late spring, so keep your schedule clear. Okay. I look forward to it. Of course, why wouldn't you? And then there's an unfinished project going on in the capital. May I have a word, Your Majesty? Many years ago, your Queen Nymn asked me to carve a mountain with her likeness. I told them it was impossible. They insisted. No, you didn't. You said it was very doable. I was there. How's it going? Well, progress has stalled. I would love to see the project completed so we could honor the reign of your late mother and her consort. Or, if you prefer, it's not too late to redesign it in your image. I'm not spending more money on this. Fortuna says, do we really need a money sink like this? Nope. But you guys are deciding on this? We can gamble on stability. Let me see. Okay, so option A, we complete the carving as planned, costing me a lot of money, but it does bring up both authority and stability in the kingdom. Option B is we update the carving. That also costs money, but it also brings up stability and authority, but it does bring up defiance across the kingdom. Option C is we cancel the project. We take a gamble on stability. It might go up, it might go down. Or we just scale down the project altogether, bringing down authority. I mean, all I can tell you is that this one just, option B just seems like a worse version of option A. I don't want to bring your defiance up. So I'm going to go ahead and veto that. And y'all can vote on the rest. Authority. A lot of red voting to get authority down, but you guys need to get stability down. I think technically if you're red, you would have wanted to vote on C because you take a gamble on stability, and if this gamble fails, stability goes down. I think that's how it works. But I wasn't going to tell you that. We're completing the carving as planned. Wow, 1 grand, dude. Red is voting to not up stability, right? That makes sense. So now stability is going to go up again, right? My money! I'm broke, dude. In a matter of months, the project is finished. Your mother's face glares out from the mountainside, visible from miles around, looking stern and formidable. Queen Nymnia, we did it. Naturally, this only helps to cement the legitimacy of your own reign. So stability just went up and authority went up. So red got fucked over here. So that's good. Yellow's fucked over, red's fucked over, purple's far away as well. I just need to not go broke right now, and I'm actually in a pretty good spot. So now we're gonna visit yellow. It's already been 2 seasons, I guess. What an utter disaster of a year. Not only are we clashing with the king on a daily basis, our relationship is the worst in the entire kingdom. The spymaster will never trust us at this rate. How goes the search for the look-alike? Not well. The best I've found is a peasant with the wrong shaped nose, the wrong colored eyes, and a wooden leg. Don't let that discourage you. Keep searching. Our doppelganger is out there. I'm sure of it. They're gonna try to replace the king. So your aim is to have the lowest defiance in the kingdom. Ah, here we go. So sorry. I have to do it. I'm so sorry. But now I'm actually starting to get nervous here. I'm sorry, Yellow. What? It's the correct choice and you know it. What can I do? Your Majesty, a young Eastern monk named Gidelfrith seeks an audience. He's writing a book and has a small request. I can vouch for his seriousness. Show him in. Thank you for seeing me, Your Majesty. I'm writing a history of your reign, but research is costly. I was wondering if you might donate a little to support my efforts. What? Do you see how little money I have? Absolutely not. He bows and thanks you for your time, but the young monk can't hide his disappointment. Thank you for seeing him, Your Majesty. Is that all? Yes. He's a very deliberate historian. I doubt his book will be ready for decades. Man, I'm sorry. I wanted to fund that, but I have no money. Bankruptcy looms. What's my goal? I need to get faith up across the kingdom, but I don't know how much. You could get a bank loan or sell off the crown jewels. So here's this again. Did I just mint the money? Sell off some royal jewelry to wealthier nobles. I'm gonna choose this one. Authority is really high, I don't care. And I take money from you guys. You auction off dozens of necklaces, 5 gold rings, and a jeweled scepter to the nobles. It's a humiliating affair. Selling off symbols of powers make you look weak and desperate. Ah, look at this tiara. Fetching, isn't it? Don't mind if I do. Lee and Paul just spent money. Hey, check out this scepter. It's like I'm the king, says Josef Brizgeskevich. Suckers. Now it's time to look at my potential dates. What do we got? All right, first portrait. This is Desmond, the eldest son of the Eastern Zen Master 720 dynasty. Apparently they had a hell of a time getting him to smile for this portrait. He's lost half the family fortune in the gambling halls, unfortunately. Oh, intriguing. And then from the south, we got Ophelia, the eldest daughter of the Laba Carvo 98 lineage. She's reputed to have an ego the size of the sun, but there's nothing wrong with confidence, right? Okay, not bad at all. And finally, we have the March's offering. Tabeka, sign of the prestigious Dal 99 bloodline. She set up her own mercenary company for a while and did good business. But that's all over now. Man, I have a problem here. Which is that if I piss off yellow even more, they're gonna actually be able to rebel soon. But if I pick, say, purple. No, if I pick like, I can. If I pick yellow, then they're actually going to be... No, I'll still be okay. I'll still be okay. It's fine. Yellow has no military. Yeah, I guess. I'm not sure. The thing is that a rebellion still blocks my chances of winning. So even if I would win against them in a rebellion, I don't really want a rebellion. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and go with yellow here. Because that's gonna bring their defiance down and the others up. But it's still not gonna be enough. They're not gonna have the lowest. So which one is that? The south, right? Ophelia. There it is. 3-4-2 now. I don't wanna risk a rebellion, so that's why I did that. End season. Alright, now we're gonna take a look at how red is doing. Is it time? I'm eager to start my campaign. Not yet, General. We need the peasants to be truly living in fear for you to be their savior. It won't be long now. The council will make sure the kingdom is drowning in chaos, and then we make our move. 4 or less stability, Red. Come on now. Are you even trying? And then let's take a look at how purple is doing. They need to lower their faith. We can't lose heart. Soon he'll bite him off more than he can chew. Faith 4 or less? Man, you guys are so fucked this playthrough. This is a rough one. How nobles choose to vote is hidden from the monarch's view. That's kind of fun. I'm gonna go with this one though. It's strong. Congrats on winning Streamer of the Year. Oh, thank you. It's time for the hunt, chat, in the red. After several days of riding along muddy roads, you have arrived in the march for the Lord's hunt. What weapon did you bring? A crossbow. And what animals did you bring to help you catch your prey? A pack of well-trained hounds. Ah, your majesty, pleased you could make it. I see you brought a crossbow. Don't like getting up and close and personal, eh? And a pack of hounds. Excellent, excellent. These woods are teeming with game, your majesty. As the king, it's up to you what we hunt. We're gonna hunt the white hart. Are you sure? The white hart is said to live in these woods, but it's a rare and elusive beast. They say it's nearly impossible to catch. Oh, I'm sure. There's no shame in ambition, your majesty. Northwest Wolf lifts a horn to his lips and blows, producing a sound that scares the birds from the surrounding trees. Let the Lord's hunt commence. You spur your horse on through the undergrowth, your finger resting on the trigger of your crossbow. A pack of baying hounds stream ahead of you. You ride on and on through the wilderness, searching for a flash of white between the trees, but none is forthcoming. That day, you go home disappointed. Do not be dispirited, your majesty. We'll try again tomorrow. But the next day, you're unlucky again. -6 hours. On the third day, you rise early and sally out into the woods. This is your last chance to catch the elusive beast. Tomorrow you must return to the capital. I have a 15% chance. Failed. Never mind, your majesty. It has been many decades since a white hart was caught in these woods. At least no one can fault your ambition. The next day you begin the long ride back to the capital. The Lord hunts was a wash, but the barons don't resent you for it. That's the fickle nature of any hunt, they tell you. Okay. So nothing happened whatsoever. Interesting. Meanwhile, in the Yellow Kingdom, we're stargazing. This simply can't go on, your majesty. These arch-boffins think they know everything, but they know nothing of the Nine Gods' wrath. Please, your majesty, we found a perfect size for an observatory. High in the southern hills. Oh my god, it's Figaccio. It's on his land and refuses us to let us build here. Such things are heresy. The stars are just as big and close as the ninth god intended. We had this issue before. Let's see now. You can bring Yellow Defiance down with C. They're gonna get really pissy at me if I veto this. But it's so good for me because it keeps... Wait, it keeps faith... Faith might go down on some of these other ones. I'm not sure. I like this authority gamble, though. Wait. This is gonna bring faith down, I think, if this succeeds. I don't know if I like that. Like, bringing defiance down is not good either. If you got... I'm not gonna veto anything, because I can't be arsed dealing with people being pissy here. But I am gonna offer 500 coins if you vote for B. Other teams exist? Yeah, but none of these choices seem to have an impact on the other team goals, so... So I'm pretty sure A will bring down faith. Which is why I didn't want to incentivize A. B, I don't know what's going to happen exactly. C, I'm kind of split because it's helping yellow, but it's also sort of keeping me and good on my goal, so that's why I didn't know what to do. But regardless, B wins. Find a different site for the observatory. You search far and wide for an alternative site in the southern hills, but the grandees have similar concerns to Figaccio. Eventually, the scholars reluctantly build their observatory deep in the eastern moors, but the incredibly remote location makes it very hard to keep the place staffed and maintained. Within a few years, you imagine the place will be shuttered and closed. At least the nobles wasted their own money for once. Lol. So nothing really came of it. It's time for the royal wedding with Ophelia. Is this gonna be another one where I don't even get any action? Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? Wait a minute. Wait, I'm helping out yellow here. Fuck, no matter what I do though, if I say I do... No, if I say I do... I'm fucking over red, but I'm helping out yellow. If I say I've changed my mind, I'm fucking over yellow. But I'm scared of this one. Because I think it's gonna go really high. It lowers all three. I just don't know how much defiance is gonna go up here. What do you mean I helped myself? It's a pretty big deal to cancel on a wedding. It's gonna be +2 for everyone. A is your best option. The problem with A is it plays right into yellow hands. That's the only problem with it. That's why I don't like it. But, no, it doesn't because they all lower. Do they really? Do they all go down? You might be right, but I feel like it's gonna go down more yellow. I'm not sure. If it goes down across all kingdoms, then okay. It did. Okay, good. Okay, this was best then. Yep, this was perfect. Okay. So now red got fucked over, yellow got fucked. You guys are, I'm sorry, this was... We should have maybe done a new game, because the game is rigged from the start. You guys are in such a bad position. What a wonderful occasion that was. A shame that tradition demanded... Guys, red is being depressed, but honestly, the other teams aren't doing that much better. Yellow are the closest, I guess. Purple needs to have 4 or less in faith. Okay, you don't see them bitching about that. The temples down in the south are much grander. Let's focus on the positives, shall we? Oh, don't worry. I always make the best of things. It can be tough being as gracious as I am. Up the altar. What did you think when you saw me? Well, of course, I thought you looked radiant. She immediately changes the topic to talk about something she's more interested in. Oh. I'm just a humble follower of the ninth god's teaching, and everywhere I look, I am surrounded by sinners and heathens. I can't wait to laugh at them from the thereafter. That's so interesting. It is, isn't it? Anyway, to continue on the subject, you gently fall asleep to the sound of Ophelia droning on about herself. Wait, that's the first time in my marriage that we don't sleep in separate bedchambers. That's like a win, right? Alright, so this is how your schemes are going, chat. Bad. Restart or I'll throw bricks at your automobile, Elise Brick. Don't. Debt collection already? First, something's brewing in the south. Jack and 2 says, I don't mean to exaggerate, your majesty, but I believe you have pioneered the most incredible invention in the history of mankind. I was hosting a small party playing with cards with some old friends. I called for a servant to bring me something to eat that was both tasty and convenient as my hands were occupied. What my servants brought me that evening will change the world forever, your holiness. Show me. Behold. She holds in the air a plate. Atop the plate are 2 slices of bread with a piece of meat wedged between them. It allows the hungry noble to consume 2 slices of bread plus meat all at once, saving valuable time. Wow, Jackin. Meanwhile, the bread serves as an impregnable barrier, preventing one's hands from being besmirched by meaty juices. Astonishing. Naturally, since this is my invention, I propose we name it after me. In a few years' time, I expect everyone to be enjoying a nice Jackin 2 for lunch. Doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it? But naturally, this innovation cannot be made available for free. Every time a Jackin 2 is consumed, I expect a small royalty payment. Alright, so what should we do here? Either we give Jackin 2 the royalties they deserve, massively increasing their wealth, bringing trade down in the Yellow Kingdom, and defiance down. So that's... This option A is very good then for... Sorry, I don't know why I just said... Yeah, defiance down. So option A is good for yellow. It helps their goal. We have option B. Brings defiance up in the Yellow Kingdom, but also brings trade up. Option C. Jackin 2 shall receive a one-time reward from the treasury instead. This costs me money, gets Jackin money, and brings trade up. And finally, the servant should be rewarded instead. What was his name again? Bringing defiance up. I mean, it's time for yellow to be upset again, but let's be real. None of this affects purple and red. This is all just, should we let yellow gain an advantage or not? Should we let yellow basically win their goal or not? No, of course not. Trying to think about which option do I want. I don't really want you guys cost me a bunch of money though. I don't really want to offer you guys money either. If I veto this, people will vote for this. Or actually, you guys should be bringing their defiance up, you know? Boost their trade, which doesn't matter. Alright, if you vote for option B, you get 500 coins. Keep in mind, if option A wins, that's very good for yellow. If A wins, it's very good for yellow. There's three greedy yellow people here. Okay. Jackin 2s are too delicious to be controlled. Sandwiches for everyone. Ninth per service. If you don't reward me, how do you expect to motivate the next great innovator? Jackin 2 prove a massively popular luncheon. Bakeries spring up across the south, experimenting with new ingredients. Turn out you can put almost anything between 2 pieces of bread. You guys can't even have better trade. You guys got a bit unlucky, Yellow, that you didn't get goals regarding either faith or trade, because you're so strong on that. The good word. Greetings, Nymn II. I've had an idea. As you know, the people of the South are quite pious. As a member of the royal household and an avid adherent of the church myself, I thought I might go back to my homeland for a while and take the opportunity to preach in your favor. You mean make me some kind of a saint? Not exactly. I mean, unless they really start to like you. But support from the church can't be a bad thing, can it? 40% chance? This is gonna fail. Whatever. Praise be, I'll make the preparations immediately. Word spreads fast that the Queen is planning a tour of the South. Thousands flock to the towns and villages where she plans to stop. Aye. Wait, this was good for red. Stability went down. Fuck, man, I didn't know that. She calls off the tour to return home, her tail tucked between her legs. Aww. You tried. Greetings, Your Majesty. I'm here on behalf of Salvint and Gal to collect what we're owed. Again? If you recall, you did not actually fully repay last time. Jesus. Well, I still can't afford it. It does not pay to defy Salvint and Gal, Your Majesty. We will return to the Republic of Kurth and inform the Grand Pensionary that you're refusing to... No, hold on. Let's talk about... Oh, shit. You guys will protect me, right? Okay, you guys can fund some buildings. Finally, something where I have no say. So just quickly gonna go through all of this. Red can build a cathedral, bringing their faith up. It doesn't really affect their goals right now. It does help me a bit. Red can also build a prison, bringing stability down. That's definitely something that you probably want to do if you're red. Purple can build a library, bringing stability up. Doesn't affect you per se, but it does block red from achieving their goals. You can also build a observatory, bringing faith down, which directly plays into your hand if you're purple. So that's a good one for you. Yellow can build a aqueduct boosting farming. Doesn't really matter for you too much right now. And you can also build a thieves guild affecting your trade. It doesn't either matter too much. So if you're yellow, you can't really build anything interesting. Again, unlucky. But I guess you could try to fuck over the other regions, either by building the library or yeah. Yellow will protect you if you lower our defiance. So yeah, that's interesting. So what are we looking at here? Right now, the prison is going to get funded and the observatory. So right now, red and purple are getting exactly what they want. There's not that much. It's like 10 grand missing from the library to be funded instead of the prison right now, which would fuck over red hardcore. It's very close. There's about... Oh, the prison's being... Ooh, that's a lot of money in play now. There's 10 seconds to go. The library needs about... Oh, the library is now overtaken funding over the observatory. Now the observatory is back ahead. Ooh. I think in the end, the prison observatory won. Yeah. So, very good for purple, very good for red. It looks like yellow put some of their funds into the library, but it was just not enough. So faith is going to go down for purple again, and stability is going down. How much do red need on stability? 4, I think. So, yeah. Red is starting to approach the goal. Red, I would say, is actually the closest right now. Game Freak, 91 months, 100 when? Well, in 9 months' time, I guess. Someone said there's no purple events. You're wrong. Here's one. The Gossamer Shield. It's Andrew Hurry 11. Your Majesty, heed my plea. The great tragedy of our time has befallen the East. A demon's hatched from the ground? Worse even than that. An order of once great knights has fallen into disrepute. It's the order of the Gossamer Shield, Your Highness. They were once the greatest of the knightly orders to serve the counts. Their virtues were extolled by bards across the land, tales that would make a troll weep. But they've been brought low. They're working as glorified bounty hunters for the south. This is a stain on the honor of the East. Nonsense. Our military has suffered some setbacks recently, so we hired Gossamer Security to keep order for a pretty penny. The yellow military went up, and some yellow people got even more money. They are loaded, dude. Gossamer Security has been solving the problems we want solved and kicking the buttocks we want kicked. Blood and stars, Gossamer Security. How has it come to this? These are knights, not mercenaries, and they need reminding of a little thing called chivalry. And they say, please, your highness, I beg the council to be reasonable. Alright, so what do we have here? Should the order of the Gossamer Shield be recalled and reformed to its former glory? Okay, this one's going to be a bit complicated, I think. So if you go with option A, we do recall the order. That will bring down purple defiance, and it will bring up yellow defiance, right? So that's bad for yellow. It will also bring down stability. So option A is good for red. And then bringing down trading. And then we have invest in Gossamer Security to help protect the south. So this is gonna bring down yellow defiance, right? No. Yes. Option A brings up yellow defiance and down purple. Option B brings up purple defiance and down yellow. And up on the trade of yellow. And then the next one costs me a bunch of money, but it does bring my authority up. I don't really want that. And then finally, ignoring the situation boosts the military of... I'm gonna have to guess it boosts military of yellow, and it boosts defiance of yellow. But it brings down my authority. Okay, I gotta think here for a split. So red wants option A, but yellow doesn't, right? Because yellow wants option B. That's gonna bring down their defiance. So yellow wants to go with option B, red wants to go with option A. And what does purple want? Is this in-game music? No, it's a playlist. It's a Crusader Kings 3 soundtrack. I don't really know what to do here. All I know is I don't want to spend 1100. I'm gonna help out red by eliminating this so they don't split their... Or purple, I mean. By eliminating this, I think. And then they can focus their efforts on here, I guess? So yellow's gonna want to vote B, and red's gonna want to vote A, from what I can see. And purple, I mean, I guess you guys would want to vote D, probably, to not help out either of the other ones. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna see what happens here. Stop talking? No! I'm allowed to talk as much as I want. You guys are ultimately the ones with the final call. I'm the king. You don't tell the king to stop talking. That's a waste. Nobody was gonna vote C anyways. That's not true. People who don't want to vote for either A or B would vote either C or D. And I wanted to focus their vote on something else, because ideally I think I prefer neither A or B goes through. And that's exactly what happened. Easy clap. Actually, this is gonna... Wait. This might bring down yellow defiance, I just realized. This might bring down yellow defiance. Oh, it's gonna bring... It's gonna... Wait, this was good for yellow. I think. Yeah, see, it brought up purple defiance. But the problem is that red defiance is still so low that it's not enough. The counts are not happy. Some openly complain about you, and rumors start going around about your unwillingness or inability to preserve tradition. I gotta be careful now. The purple people are starting to look upset. Trade war. Your Majesty, the Republic of Kurth has levied extreme trade sanctions. Uh-oh! What? Oh no, it's because of me not being able to pay for my loan. Fucking red. What can we do about it? That's for the council to decide. Kurth must also be suffering from this, but we can't afford to wait them out. Our people will soon run out of basic necessities. So, ladies and gentlemen, currently red is actually succeeding with their first go. Because stability just went down. But we have a vote. And both of these bring stability down further. That's not good. Escalate the trade war by raising tariffs on Kurth goods. Bringing authority up, stability down. Costing money from you guys, bringing defiance up. Or we can up our farming and our trading, but bring down stability further and bring down faith. I don't like that at all. Or we just lower tariffs and offer exclusive trade routes to Kurth as concessions. Chat, vote on C if you like free money. Option A and B both bring down stability even further, which might help out red. But I don't know. They're going to be done with their gold soon anyway. Oh my god. What are you guys doing? Do you not like money? Shit. Whoosh! You get 500 gold if you vote for C, you know? Fuckers. Oh, I'm in trouble now. Oh, my authority is down to a 3! This means that some of you guys can rebel now. I'm dead. I'm so dead now. GG. Wow, that swung rapidly. Now, here's the thing. I'm just saying, if you're red right now, yes, you can... No, wait, red are the only ones that can't... Wait, red, we're actually gonna have to team up here. You guys are the only ones that can't rebel, and you guys are also on your way to achieving your first scheme goal. So you wouldn't want to rebel anyway, in my opinion. Well, at least farming and trade went up, which sucks, because I care about faith. Man. What happened, dude? Things were looking so good just a few turns for me. All because I took a small loan of $1 million. Alright, your marriage to Ophelia has grown strong and steady like an old castle wall. Though it began as a political arrangement, it's blossomed into something like love. I've never had this happen before. I think it's because my faith was so high. It's high time you thought about an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. But something's still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. Yes, yes, yes. My wife and I will have a child together then, I guess. The traditional method, no one will object to that. And then I get a whole month off just to bang. Okay, next season. Alright, so now it's time to take a look then. General, fantastic news. We're ready to move forward with the plan. The kingdom is in such a state, the commoners are begging for someone to save them. All we need is a suitable boogeyman to get them really riled up. The Ashmedian Empire will do, I should think. After all, they've always coveted our lands, especially in the March. And how would our dear king stop them with the kingdom in such a state? Good thinking, General. While your campaign warns of the Ashmedian threat and proposes a marcher defense, we will build an army to back your words. So for the next stage, you guys need to have the highest military in 3 seasons. Well, good luck with that, Red. Right, let's see here. I think I'll just do a general tax here, probably. Common tax. Because I don't wanna bring up defiance more than I have to. Okay, so yellow and purple can now start a rebellion if they want to. Not always the play, though. I'm just saying. Last time someone started a rebellion, didn't end up too well for them. No, champs! Think about this. Let's talk about this. Go here fast. Foreign customs. Your Majesty, I understand Ashmead saved us from Kurt's embargo, but I must lodge a complaint. Faith went down even... Oh my god. Fuck this game. Tell me more about this god. They call him Kaldovaga, the machine god. They say he abandoned the world after its making and must be worshipped in great numbers before returning to fix it. Let's call the council. Very good, your majesty. What should we done of the spread of this Ashmedian religion to the kingdom? Guys? All I can tell you is that we're not going to be letting them practice what they please. Fuck that noise. Give us good military so we can defend you. I'll try. Red, we have to work together here, Red. The other two nations are going to rebel. It's in both our interests now to boost your military, Red. So you become stronger so you can protect me. You just blocked our military, did I? Okay, well I didn't want to lower faith, alright? Leave me alone. I don't want to lower faith anymore. It's going to hell. This used to be a Christian empire. By expelling the Ashmedians, you've solved one problem and created another. Still under the sway of the Kurth embargo, your economy suffers without trade from the empire. Ah, shit. Zero trade in the Purple Kingdom. But at least faith went up by a whooping 1. Fuck's sake. Oh my god. I'm gonna be... They're gonna crush my cock with a rock. Alright, so the red team has now decided to rebel. And the purple team has decided to rebel. Great. There's a comet sighting. A blood-red comet was spotted in the night sky over the east, your majesty. The serfs are claiming it is a terrible omen. The common folk are on the verge of panic. Is there anything I can do? Yes. You can tell the church to dispel such baseless superstitions. Yes. Good. Finally, I catch a break. The priests of the east preach that the comet is actually a good omen due to new interpretation of an obscure cluster of stars. Why are you guys so upset just because I'm getting one tiny W here? The comet is celebrated as a sign of by the ninth god's favor. Alright, and finally for this season, the Wandering Bard, your majesty, a traveling bard. She says she has come to compose a song for you. Not just any bard, your highness. The best in all the land. Sally Six Fingers, they call me. A song, you say? About me? Why, of course. In fact, I have the tune and verse all but ready. I have saved my best work for you, my king. All I require is a subject. What should I tell the masses of you? What would you like to inspire? Teach them to love me. I will do so, your highness, absolutely. Give me but a few weeks, and everyone within the Crown Lands will know your benevolence. Wait, I think this is actually going to affect stuff. I wonder if I should have gone fear instead. Love probably brings defiance down, but I wonder if it would have been better to bring authority up. I'm not sure. I need only but a small payment of 500 gold? I'll pay you quadruple, but make it worth my while. What? This one's only 50% chance of even succeeding. I can pay 1k though. No, red can still rebel, I think, because stability's at 3, right? It's only authority that counts? Or yellow, I mean, yellow. Oh, really? Whatever, I'm gonna give you a grand. This better be worth it. Yes! Stability up. I don't know if that was worth it. Okay, so yellow can actually no longer rebel. Even though you guys voted to rebel, because authority in the kingdom went up, you're now outside of what's needed. Purple can still rebel though, because you're at 5 defiance. So your rebellion begins now. I can change the law. Ooh, the royal gamble. Fuck, man, I need this money. I better not fail this though. Alright, purple is now rebelling. Rebellion. At long last, the counts have reached their boiling point. You're confronted in your throne room by Count the Fastest Noodle. His smile is sharp as his scalpel. The counts of the east will bring you... Ah, shit. Bring you down, pretender to the throne. We will rise up and fight for Orel, the true king. This is a formal declaration of war. The next time we see each other, we'll be on the battlefield. Seize him! Come along now. Traitors get the chop. Thanks, Perfect Cat. Welcome back. Wait. Oh, shit! You can't do this. I'm an envoy. See? How the king's tyranny grows worse by the day? Your watchman wastes no time. Count the Fast Noodle is dragged out into the courtyard and his head is struck from his shoulders. Owned. I didn't expect them to move so boldly, your majesty. What are our chances against the rebels? The counts are formidable, but not undefeatable. I hope they don't persuade any other regions to join the rebellion. That would be disastrous. The leader for the rebellion is Count It's Empty. He's citing your past transgressions as reasons for the uprising, refusing to recall the Gossamer security, the trade war you started to avoid repaying your loan. Man, this is what really fucked me over. And this is something I carried over from the previous playthrough. So don't come here complaining and saying that the previous playthrough only fucked your team over, because it definitely fucked me over as well. Really, because of that? Well, that's their excuse. In reality, it's not about you. It's a power grab. So this is it. Civil war. That's right, your majesty. The kingdom is divided. There will be a lot of death and suffering before all this is over. I can't wait. I'll go dig out the trebuchets. Trebuchets. All right. Purple start their opening strike. Let's see. It's been a long time coming. Over 300 years ago, the East was conquered. But before that, we were our own rulers. With a lineage of monarchs stretching back 1,000 years. The glory days. It says Cool Beans 364. Indeed, and that's why we must rise up. By placing Orel on the throne, we'll reclaim what we lost. But first, we must decide on the tactics. My fellow cunts, I ask you, how shall we strike first? So this is going to be a purple exclusive vote here. We can launch a preemptive strike against the barons to cripple their military capabilities. If we suspect the grandees, that's yellow, may join our cause, we can call them to war. They'll be more likely to join us if the king's authority is low. We could also call upon the church to condemn the king. Or finally, you could send off an assassin to nip this in the bud. So, A is a military gamble, B is a defiance gamble, C is on yellow, C is a faith gamble, and finally D, you just pay with some of your wealth. I just bought the game because, dude, they should sponsor me. I think I made a lot of people buy this game. So B, call upon the granny. You goddamn cockroaches. Why should we buy the game? I mean, I don't care if you buy the game or not. What happens if you buy the game is you get like a golden portraits, or it's your name tingles, and you get to choose what your character looks like. That's about it, I think. I don't know if the golden portrait makes you more likely to appear in game. I don't know. The Count smuggled a secret message to the grandees. Defiance challenge succeeded. Honorable grandees of the South, you guys, you damn backstabbers. Too long have you suffered under the yoke of the king's tyranny. This war is righteous. Do the noble thing and join us. Iggy von Bubat. See, his name is shiny. He speaks truly. Why did we never think of things this way? The grandees are emboldened by the call. Alright, but all this does is bring up Yellow Defiance. You could still choose not to join them, Yellow. I'm just saying. Do you really want to do this? Your Majesty, now that there's a rebellion within our border, we can no longer fight against Ashmead. A war on two fronts is simply too risky. The Chancellor's right. We need the Marcher troops here protecting us from the Counts, not off fighting on foreign fields. I've taken the liberty of inviting the Ashmeadian ambassador today's. Man, can I use them to fight you guys? Greetings, Your Majesty. It seems that... Wow, he looks fancy. I have you... What's the phrase? Over a barrel? Alright, let's see. What's the pain here? Bring authority down even further? That's all of them. Defiance up? That's all of them. Treasury down by 2k? I don't even have that money. These are all the exact same options. I see that now. Stop looking so smug. But I enjoy looking smug. Chat, I think I'm gonna die before you guys even get a chance to rebel here, man. Hello? What? Oh, okay. The ambassador terms are harsh, but you have no choice but to agree. The Counts have forced your hand. Your Chancellor unfurls a scroll so long they could have comfortably used it as a hammock. You and the ambassador both sign on the dotted line, and just like that, the war is over. First order of business, of course, is the concessions. The March gives up some of the No! Wait, is everyone gonna give up stuff? You're also forced to pay tribute. I have 0! What happens when you have no money? As news of your defeat spreads across the kingdom, everyone, from peasants to nobles, is quick to call you a fool. Though the Counts attract equal blame for their ill-timed uprising. Man, the kingdom is just a mess. Man, the Red can soon also start a rebellion. What happens then if everyone rebels? Man, I need something to... Alright. So, purple is rebelling and it looks like yellow is about to rebel. Red cannot yet. Yellow now has their vote. And I'm bankrupt. I'm just gonna mint money. Here it is. She holds up a single gleaming coin. What's that? The treasury. In its entirety. There's nothing left, Your Majesty. You're broke. Have you looked under the throne cushions? This is no laughing matter, Your Majesty. Outside the palace, something rumbles like thunder. Now what? None of your soldiers have been paid in months, Your Majesty. They're no longer interested in defending the capital. They've ignored your orders and joined the rebels. You hear that rumbling? The Counts are already marching through your streets. I think I lost the game. Face the end with your held head high or run away like a coward. I'm gonna run away like a coward. You run out of the stable, saddle a horse, and gallop through the streets as fast as you can with nothing but the clothes on your back and a single gold coin. Behind you, the soldiers overwhelm the few remaining loyal staff and loot the palace. You urge your house onward, leaping over fountains and crashing through market stalls. This is a temporary setback. You'll see out the rest of your reign in exile, slowly gathering support to reclaim your throne. It'll be hard work, yes, but you're sure you can do it. You're King Nymn II. You can do anything. You're not looking where you're going. You run headfirst into a low-hanging sign, knocking you off your horse and dashing your brains out all over the cobblestones. Your last thoughts are of the rebellion. The Counts have won by default. A shame. You hope to put up more of a fight. So I think purple won. Yeah. Basically, the rebellion won because I had run out of money, I believe. And yellow had yet to join the rebellion. So that leaves purple as the lone victor. So let's see. Out of money and facing an uprising by his own soldiers, King Nymn II fled the capital only to bash his brain out in a low-hanging sign. All that remained of the grandee's attempt to usurp the crown was a prisoner deep under the castle, clad in an iron mask and shrouded in rumor. That was the yellow. The barons withdrew support, and the wave of popular momentum behind General Samuel petered out. He's soon just another bitter old soldier ranting that he could have been the king. And then, with the kingdom bankrupt and nobody else willing to try and fix it, Orwell, leader of the Eastern Rebellion, seized the moment and seized the throne. Man, that was crazy. What a round that was, because I was actually doing so well, but because of this loan that I took in my previous game, I couldn't hold it together. Forsen is my best friend, is the wealthiest noble. Fourth one is a guy called Blapple. He has nothing. Nice, dude. You should focus on your task, not cucking over others over. Bro, I don't think I did too bad on that, man. Sometimes I have choices that neither of them benefit me, and then it's just about how can I sabotage you in the best way. I'm making sense. We go again. The kingdom was dead anyway. Players with Yaba and others, they can play on the browser. How does that work? So, do we do continue again then? Same lore? The Yas dynasty? So now the king is Aurel. No. People prefer playing new game. New colors? True. I want to bring back the Kingdom of the North. I'll be a queen again because I have the skin ready already. Go have some protein first. Bro, my beef jerky is so nasty. I should get some nuts. Chat, help me think of which colors and my name while I'm off. Hello? What's my name? Nina. Okay. Wait, we should bring back the North. The Chiefs of the North, they're fun. They're sort of like the Starks. We haven't had the Patricians of the Coast for a while either. Religious freaks? But we've played a bunch with purple and yeah. Red, green, blue. Okay. Okay. Exclamation mark join. I'm having another kind of bad week now on FPL, I think. Shit game. Never lucky. Yeah, that's the one. I'm eating some nuts here. Explain what I can do with my money. You fund buildings with your money. Okay. Good luck, everybody. You can still join even if you didn't join there. This is my kingdom come. Okay. So the nobles we have this game now is the Chiefs of the North. Oh shit, they've got XX Metal, XXXX Gear, XXX back at it again. What's up? We got the Patricians of the Coast coming back with Ventus 77777. And then finally the Barons of the March are back again. Following Disaster 90. Very good. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Classic. Okay. Let's start with the coronation. I don't want to pick Path to Victory yet. Okay. So chat is gonna pick my coronation. You guys don't know what we're playing towards yet. So I'll tell you this much though, you're not picking this option. That's what you picked last time, right? Assholes. Nymn, please tell my team I don't have the extension. Nanoog, you are red. Tori Wu, you are red. Melon Toss. You're not in the game. Alfredo Noodle, you're green.
Fuck up.
Sure, well, after this round, I guess. The Pastura, 41 months, welcome back. Yeah, you're green ham, no? Vivarax, you're blue. Surrounded by NPCs, you're red. Okay, anyway, you guys have voted to host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine. Anything that costs me money, huh? Anything. At least stability goes up, so that's good. Okay. Now I'm gonna determine my win condition. What's the difference between treasury and wealth? Treasury is my money, the kingdom's money. Wealth is your money, the noble's money. The nobles will scheme against you. Oh no! To defeat them, you must secure an heir and then complete an ambition. Alright, so what do we got here? Military goal, stability goal. Interesting. Farming goal, authority goal. Trade goal or faith? Trade is weak and faith is very weak. I'm looking at either a military goal or maybe like a stability goal. Not sure. Bro, let's go military. A conqueror. A warrior queen. Okay, so I have to get these numbers up.
Dude, I have not feel like being like, is anyone else like this? Like
Me. Hey, Instant Cup, welcome back. Alright, now it's time for chat to pick their win conditions. We're gonna start with the blue team. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter Queen Nina. How do we make that happen? So if you're part of the blue team, you now get to vote. Either you want to go for the lowest defiance, that's what yellow had last time, or you just want to go for racing the other team's defiance, or you want to go for racing authority. Interesting. Racing authority. Now, it's sort of in my interest to race authority as well. That could be good for you guys. Increase game music? This isn't even game music. You know what I wanted to play though? Heroes. Chat, what's the... Oh yeah, wait, I remember it. This is good shit. Race authority, interesting. Alright. The Chiefs must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons, so you're already hitting it right now. Now it's time for green to pick their win condition. Raise your own trade, it's pretty strong already. Lower treasury or lower authority. Huh, that'd be something, huh? That goes directly against the blue goal. Man, these nuts are great. They're like sugar coated. Not the healthiest, I guess. Okay. It's a smart choice. You guys are probably also already hitting your goal. To advance the scheme, the patricians must raise their trade to 5 or more in 4 seasons. So yeah, you're hitting it. Alright, over here. Now, finally time for red. I know what you'll do whatever it takes to put me your rightful king on the throne, says Wendell. Lower stability in the kingdom. Lower other people's military. Don't do that. Or lower authority. Which goes against blue. Interesting. Ooh, they're gonna do it! We got some drama. So, red needs authority to go down, but blue needs authority to go up. You guys probably want 4 or less, right? You're gonna want to try to farm gunpowder. You must lower authority to 4 or less. 2 seasons only. How much time did blue need? 2 as well. So red needs it to be 4 or less, and blue needs to be at least 5 in 2 seasons time. Meanwhile, green needs just to get their trade up, but that's in 4 seasons. Or their trade is already hitting it, rather. Wait, was that only 1 song? All town themes, let's go. Alright, border raids in the green coast. Hammer 34 says, Your Serene Highness, those damn chiefs are up to their old tricks. Chief Friddle 93 has been leading his warriors on raids into my lands. Nobody was hurt, but they shook down my peasants for petty coin and stole lemons straight from thy finest groves. Hammer 34 just lost money. Trade went up in the north, down in the green. Unlucky green. How dare you accuse me of something like that again, and it's my axe you'll answer to. Your greatness, I have no idea what Lord Patrician Hammer 34 is talking about. Maybe he's had too much wine, eh? So let's see. We can order Friddle 93 to pay Hammer money. That's gonna bring down green defiance and bring up blue defiance. It's also gonna redistribute some money. We can send a spy master in to investigate, which just brings defiance up, it seems. Or we can tell Hammer 34 to bring proof. I would go with this one if I was you guys. But I don't know. That was good. I want more. It's very, very close here. Very close. Looks like option C is gonna win though. Tell Lord Patrician Hammer 34 to bring proof when making accusations. That's gonna make green a bit upset, and yep. You want proof? Is my word as Lord Patrician not enough? Ha, clearly not. The council has spoken, jackanapes. Go and cry into your silk pillows. Wow. Roasted. I gotta pick Honor Guard soon. Star Rabbit says, hold on to your masks, hats, and other accessories, everyone. Chief Josef Brzezkiewicz is about to lose a huge amount of money. We've bet our life savings on a boat race around the coast. And I am sure to win the day. So sure, in fact, that I petitioned the council to officially sponsor my voyage. What makes you so sure? By the 9th, your esteemed highness, I'm a patrician. We practically learned to sail before we can walk. He's talking rubbish, your greatness, says Chief Josef Brzezkiewicz. My nice little carve, what is that? Will easily beat that Star Rabbit's old trireme. If you sponsor anyone, sponsor me. Alright, so either we sponsor Star Rabbit, or we sponsor Josef, or we sponsor both of them. Fuck, that's expensive. Or we decline to support anyone. Why, you know what, chat? Wait. Sponsoring both of them brings up authority. Sponsoring no one brings down authority. The thing is that I really don't want to spend 1400 gold. And blue is already hitting their goal, so I'm gonna stir up a ruckus by banning C. You're not spending 1400 of my dollars, okay? I saw that end last time. It's in a big red interest that D wins, because then they're hitting their authority goal. Green is kind of has the, what's that called? Like the master of the scales here or whatever. Interesting. So blue, because these two are split, it's now slipping away for blue.
I don't think so.
So now red is gonna get what they wanted instead. Oh, it's so close. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop the count. Stop the count. Adam Zero, it's been months. It's been half a year. Thank you so much. Welcome back. No one's gonna be supported. That brings up Defiance. Brings down Authority, meaning red is now in the green, as you say. Meanwhile, blue just got snubbed. Excitement builds as merchants and tourists flock to the starting town. Soon both boats embark on their journey. They look very small and flimsy against the vast ocean backdrop. Philaran 10 says, Your August Majesty, I understand you elected not to sponsor the competitors, but surely you have a sense that one will outdo the other. Would you fancy a small wager? What sort of wager are we talking about? A mere trifle for you, I'm sure. The Serene Highness, your wisdom is known by all, so naturally you'd have great fortune. Yes, I'd love to. Then where should you place your bet? Surely Josef Brzezkiewicz is gonna win though, right? A fascinating choice to sponsor neither but bet on the result. Perhaps that shows your true opinion, Alright, dude. Book. I'm not betting 1k, forget about it. I'll bet 500. 500 gold it is, excellent, you won't regret this. You return to the capital to wait news of the race. Come on. Josef, don't let me down here. I went with you because you were part of the coast nation. Doesn't make any sense, by the way. All of these regions are coastlines. Anyway, honor guard. What are my options? Let's see. It's between blue for their strong military or green to bring their defiance down. Green has shit military though. So I think I'm gonna go with the chiefs on this one. That's the Northern Warriors, right? No, wait. Yes. You shouldn't be afraid of green defiance. Why not? I'm scared of any defiance. The Northern Warriors. What is? They just have a strong military. The Green Defiance is slightly concerning now, though. Ooh. Necropolis music. This music is scary. Alright, now it's time for you guys to fund buildings using the money that you have. So what do we got? We've got a cathedral on A, bringing faith up in the red region. We got a theater, bringing authority down. That is very good for red. That would really cement their goal here. Now, meanwhile, however, blue desperately needs authority up. So they want to fund this monument on D. Green is definitely interested in building this bazaar. Even though they are achieving the trade goal, this would help further cement them hitting their goal. So this is an exciting one. Each faction really has something that they want to build, but only 2 buildings can be made. So who's going to be the biggest spender? The Red doesn't necessarily need to fund their theater. They just need to make sure the monument is not built. Beep, beep, beep. I mean, if they're both built, then red is still winning. What you could do if you're blue is you could fund the bazaar to try to make... No, that wouldn't help you, actually. Not as long as they're winning on funding. I'm not going to say anything. You guys do whatever you want. It looks like nothing's gonna happen, basically, because you're gonna build one building that takes down authority and one that takes it up. The green weren't interested enough in funding their bazaar, which makes sense. They're already sort of doing okay on their goal. So, great, nothing happened. We built a theater and a monument, bringing down authority and then bringing it right back up again. Minus 140k or however much money you guys spent on that. There's some shady business going on in the green. It's Chief Tarnok, your greatness. I'm sure you'd be very concerned to hear the letter I had from Chief Joseph Brizgeskevich. I'm sure you don't need to worry about that, your serene highness. Let's move on to a different vote. How about... What? Nay, I will speak. Joseph Brizgeskevich writes... We are practically nose to nose, but while my crew was busy rowing, I saw a coastal ship sneaking into a sheltered bay. I hate to speak ill of the patricians, but it looked very much like smugglers avoiding the capital's import fees. This is preposterous. Hearsay and gossip, nothing more. Should the patricians be punished for avoiding taxes through smuggling? Oh, we can bring their trade down here, folks. That would be an awful shame, wouldn't it? Now here's the thing though. There's a very tasty option if you're... I'll just go through them all, right? This one is gonna bring up Green Defiance. It's gonna bring down Green Trade. It's gonna take money from me. No, sorry, take money from them, bring to me. This next option is gonna redistribute the wealth into Joseph's pockets. Also bring down trade. And adjust the Defiance. Or we can actually boost green trade. So this is a very good choice for green, of course. Or finally, we can boost authority, which is very good for blue. This costs a shit ton of money for me, though. It also boosts the green trade. So this is a good option for both green and blue. What do I want? I want the military to be stronger. Man, I have nothing. Alright, I'm really sorry.
Your bulgy walgy.
AVXD, thank you for the 5 months. I know I'm gonna piss off green and blue here, but you're not voting on this, okay? I'm not spending 1100 coins. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, guys. I barely even have that. So. Movie today? Yes, movie today. The patricians are merely being innovative. So right now, this is good for green. You guys could fuck over green with B. Oh, you are. Sort of. I don't know how much. I think maybe they're still hitting it. I'm not sure. Punish the patricians and reward Joseph. So, green people lost money. Oops. Their trade went down. They're still hitting it, man. This is such a simple goal. This is their first. The fines can't even go lower in the blue. Joseph just made 750 coins. The race continues onwards. You wait to hear more from the competitors. Guys, I had to. I couldn't afford 1100. Alright, in the blue region, the Archbishop has a request. I wish to speak with you about the situation in the north. Too long have the northerners been allowed to worship their heathen tree gods. Allow me to send some of my best missionaries to the north. It's good for the realm. I don't want to bring stability down if I have to. Okay, I might just bring this to the council though. I don't know if I want to take this 50% gamble. Let's see. What the council can... Oh, so you guys can take the stability gamble, or you can just deny the request. Well, go then. Can't the green rebel already? I think so, yeah. The thing is, you're hitting your goal. Remember what happened when you rebelled last time, green? Yeah, maybe I should have brought authority up because of that. Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna take a gamble on stability. The fines went up sky high in the north. The mission goes ahead despite the protests. The results are less than promising. Oh, of course, dude. The Archbishop hopes that their preaching might have laid the groundwork for future attempts. Yeah, we got a whopping 1 in faith. Alright, I gotta find a spouse. Screw all of this. Wait a minute. I can pick a green spouse. I can pick a green spouse. Give me a woman. Wait, I don't get that now, though. Oh, it's time to look up how you guys are doing. Far to the north, where snows blanket the landscape and wolves howl into the night, the chiefs uncover an ancient prophecy for foretelling the rise of a tyrant queen and the warrior who will overthrow her. This isn't what the prophecy says would happen, says Faithus. Right. Wasn't there supposed to be a tyrant queen? Something about drowning the kingdom in blood, says Ege Picaro. Aye, aye, keep your hat on. We're not there yet, but she needs a bit of encouragement, that's all. A few more executions, unjust imprisonments, that sort of thing. Then the prophecy will be fulfilled and Ragnar will rise. So you guys are still stuck on your first goal here, blue. Meanwhile, red is actually achieving their first goal. Amidst dark and foreboding forests, a small squat castle stands over the Marcher border. There, at the end of the kingdom, a plot is hatching. Look here, our first shipment from Kurth, says Nordic Easty. And whose fault is that? The guy that didn't want to spend 1100 coins. Get over it. Incredible. May I see inside, says Rex Danny. Careful with that torch, you fool. You'll blow us to smithereens. So this is the fabled black powder. Incredibly powerful, but we need much, much more to put you on the throne. Right, now you guys must raise your trade. This is the same plot that you had last time, I think. To 5 or more, which you currently have it. Just barely, though. Okay. I'm scared of bringing up Defiance anywhere right now. I think I'm just gonna hit you guys with a common tax. So, red is now have advanced their scheme 1 bar. I'm gonna go for this one immediately. I don't know how it works with the rebellion, but let's see now. She whisks away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Marta, firstborn daughter of the northern Two-Mass O clan. She's your typical northern lass, big, brawny, and honest. In the same way an axe to the face is honest. Oh. Spends most of her time ranging the mountaintops, hunting wolves and wyverns, and other strange northern beasts. People say she nurses a grudge, though. Okay. From the coast, we have Petronella, the wealthy heiress to Lady Patrician Joburg 00's estate. I mean, just look at her. She's gorgeous. And apparently she's got a silver tongue, too. Her interests are typical of the coast. Money, 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 and making more of it. There was also a scandal recently where she was publicly critical of the church. Nothing came of it. I like the sound of her. And finally, we have the March's offering. Yvette, scion of the prestigious Mr. Cool Paul bloodline. A timid woman. Not the kind that does well in the march, bless her. Perhaps the palace will suit her better. Like most of the barons, her great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from her crossbow. Also got into a fight with our local bishop a couple years back. Gave him a bloody nose. So I think I'm starting to understand what all of this means now. This is saying, like, she's into military and she's low on faith. So, like, if you go with her and you want things to go well, then you want those things to something like that. But anyway, I already know that I'm gonna go green. And it's not because she said money, money, money. It's because I want to bring this defiance down. There. Okay, the money, money is a plus, but... There's a terrible curse in the march! Thank you, AVXD, for the resub, by the way. Baron Bevolve 100 rushes in, breathless and in disarray. By the 9th, you look like you haven't slept for weeks, says Igza 1150. That's because I've been placed under a curse. Look, my hair's falling out in chunks. Perhaps you're ill or old. It was one of my peasants. I saw it in her eyes. She's an evil witch. Yeah? Okay, what should we do about this curse in the red? Have the witch tested, which tests our faith. Send scholars to find an explanation, testing our stability. Or have the accursed Bevolve sent to the coast to relax. Redistributing wealth and upping trade. Where does it up the trade? In red? Guys, we don't want to help out red even more here. If I was you guys, I would vote for B. Veto C. I'm not going to waste my veto here. The other two teams, blue and green, you guys should know that you need to come together to vote on something other than C, so you're not helping out red. Why not just vote B, huh? I'm gonna show the movie on screen, yes. If C wins, then trade is boosted in the red region. I'm pretty confident. Stop being so against red, you're rigging the votes. That's the point of the game, for me to rig the votes. It's a political game. Besides, red, you're already on your way to winning. I'm allowed to influence people. You don't have to listen to me. But people are listening to me because I'm making sense. Coast equals green, so the trade would raise in green. What? Oh, Defiance went up. It wasn't coast. It was the march. Quail University's finest scholars are mystified. The curse, if that's what it is, does not fade away. Well done. It was over here. The option said coast. You send a red guy to the green region. Okay, maybe I fucked you over. I don't even know. Hammer 34, how's this for proof? Hammer 34 slams a blood-stained battle axe into the council hall's central table, splitting the wood. Hey, that was mahogany. I was making a point. The axe is proof that I was telling the truth about Friddle 93's raids. This distinctly northern axe was left behind by one of his warriors. That could be anybody's axe. I could buy a dozen like that at the blacksmith's down the street. So now you're accusing me of framing you? You asked for proof, and I got you proof. I demand the council act. Okay, so green is angry with blue. We can arrest the blue chief for theft and assault, bringing up authority and down stability, and adjusting defiance accordingly. That's good for blue to bring up authority. Interestingly enough, even though a blue person will be arrested, but you can also bring up authority with option C. Have them both arrested for being annoying. But I don't really like this option because it brings down stability and it brings up defiance all over. I can order Chief Friddle 93 to pay Lord Patrician Hammer 34 back in full. We don't really know what happens. Or we can do this one. Station troops along the northern coastal border to stop it from happening again. I'm gonna go ahead and veto this one. I'm really scared of our defiance going too hot. Oh, doesn't even matter that much. It doesn't matter if I veto one of them because there's so many other ones that are bad here. I may as well just hold on to my veto, see what happens. So it's in the interest of the blue team that C or A wins because they want authority to go up. I don't really mind authority going up though, it's kind of low. But I don't like defiance going up. I don't like defiance going up. There's we're starting to get painfully close now to rebellions. So we're just gonna order Friddle 93 to pay Hammer 34 back. Let's see how this plays out. No, this is absolutely outrageous. I'm being set up. I refuse to pay. There you have it. You must arrest this obstinate chief. He defies the word of the council. Now I get to choose. Ay, caramba. Tell him to drop it. This brings up green defiance. I can't bring stability. I can't bring authority down more. I have to try to play on my own. I have to try to play towards my own goal here. I can't. The problem with A is that I'm helping out the blue team, but I can't pick B just to not help out the blue team. I have to think about my own, how this plays out for me. If I pick option B, authority goes down to a 3. That can kick so many of you guys into rebellion. I just can't go lower on my authority, so I have to go with this. The Watch drag Chief Friddle 93 off to the dungeon. Hopefully that's the end of this messy saga. Defiance went down in green. Thanks for dealing with that, Your August Majesty. It's a shame we must live in with these uncivilized pagans in our kingdom. Okay. Defiance needs to be higher than both. People said only authority matters. People told me only authority matters. Which one is it? God damn it. People keep saying different stuff, man. I'm so confused. Back in the north, Chief Faithus Zero's clan hall, a congregation of Godspeeders huddled around the tablets. Guys, it's only their first anyway. Red is on their second already. I don't know where green is. Green's also on their second, so. The tablets are genuine. Then the gods are good and we are blessed. And Ragna will be our queen. All hail the Lord Render. Cheers circle the clan hall. A mug of ale is tipped over Ragna's head. The influence of the old gods is spreading. The highest of either? I swear people told me last game it was authority only. Surely Morgana will bless us with the power to crown Ragna if we ensure the old way. Oh, you guys are gonna go into a faith mission now. Good luck with that. Wait, actually, this is probably good. Oh, shit! Wait, you guys aren't going with the 9th gods. You're going with your old Norse gods. So it's really good for you. Ah, shit. They need to have less than 4th faith. Okay, what do we got here? Plus authority. Now my authority is okay, man. I could start bribing people, though. Y'all don't often listen to this, however. I think I'm gonna go with Iron Choice here. Alright, so everyone is on their second scheme point now. Blue needs their faith to be low. Red and green needs their trade to be high. Everyone's hitting it right now. This is not good at all for me. There's an embarrassing problem in the north. Your greatness, I'm afraid someone's been painting obscene graffiti on your monuments in the north. What do you mean obscene? It describes you as a tyrant, and in addition there are images. What kind of images? The obscene kind. Be specific. I'd rather not. We're all adults here. Please, Your Majesty, I'd rather not discuss such vile matters in front of the council. I can ask him for details, but that brings... Fuck. It was... Guys, it was any other faction, I would have sacrificed the Defiance. I'm not gonna do it at 5. No details. I quite understand, Your Highness. I assumed it's been washed off by now. Aye, Your Majesty. But every time remove the images. They appear again the next day. We need to track down the perpetrator. You're becoming a laughingstock in the north. When you call the council to gather, some of the nobles whisper behind their hands, stifling giggles. Chief Ozer was right. What the hell? Okay, I can bring up authority even more, bring down stability. So what exactly does stability do? Send the watch to investigate without drawing attention. It's a gamble. Offer a reward for the perpetrator's capture. Or this is nothing to worry about. This is not a huge deal. No one cares about these values right now. Factions can rebel if defiance is higher than both authority and stability. But there was something that was specific to authority that people said last game. I'm confused. I am confused. Confusion of the highest order. Alright, so what did we get? This is nothing to worry about. If I put authority +1 on D, then people would have voted on something else. After 6 weeks, Chief Ozer gives up, cleaning off the graffiti. Your monument stands forever covered in scribbled unmentionables. Great. Brand new harvester. It's farming, I guess. Your greatness, the scholars and great thinkers of the march have invented a new farming implement. Oh shit. Some kind of horse-drawn machine that automatically reaps and threshes grain. They call it a wheat eater. And it's revolutionizing architecture. It could be great use to us in the north. Our farms are struggling to keep up with the demand, you know. We'll not share the designs with the likes of you, Northern Leech. This is crazy Kefka. Our people worked hard on that machine. We deserve to reap its rewards, not you. The hell? Force the barons to distribute the designs, bringing up defiance, I guess, from red. Which is not great. And farming. In, the other regions, I guess. Compensate the barons for the invention and then share it. I pay money, and then you guys make money and got farming. Leave the machines in the march only. Bringing up defiance elsewhere. Halt the production of these machines. They're an affront to honest farmers everywhere. Fuck, that would have been something. Ay caramba. Alright. All I can tell you guys is you're not going to cost me 800 coins. What movie we're watching today? We're going to be watching The Interview. And we're going to start after this game is done. We're watching the movie. I'll be broadcasting the movie for you, so you don't need to do anything. Man, the Barons are now gonna enter 5 to 5. Man, you guys are gonna be able to rebel here, I believe. I don't think I'll be winning this game either. Barons can distribute the designs. It's tyranny, I'll tell you. You're punishing innovation and shackling the free market. It won't like that. In fact, the market doesn't mind much. The machines go a long way to improve agriculture in other regions, making your kingdom more prosperous as a whole. I'm getting nothing regarding faith, by the way. This is fucked up. It's so rigged. The royal wedding. Oh, this is good, though. I get to get, Defiance down here. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? I do. Oh, this is... Thank God I get this. We were on the verge of rebellion. Phew. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast. And after the feast, a dance. Your new wife, Petronella, laps up the attention, delivering a witty speech in which she flatters you outrageously. By the time you find yourself alone with Petronella, it's past midnight, and you've never felt more tired. You danced so very beautifully. It was such a wonderful day, wasn't it? I agree. You endure a long conversation with Petronella, in which Petronella seems determined to flatter you relentlessly and agree with everything you say. By night's end, you still don't know who she really is. Her real personality is concealed beneath 100 layers of etiquette. You go to your separate bedchambers, still strangers. Okay. Phew, that was really close to a rebellion there for a split, but I'm holding it. I don't like how all of you guys are hitting your goals, though. This is highly concerning. In a dingy seaside tavern, two patricians meet to plot their latest scheme. The coastal economy is strong. What do we do with all this coin? Time to start buying things, my friend. But first, the queen must be in desperate need of our gold. Now you guys need to advance my... Sorry, you need to make this treasury, that's 1700, be at 1500 or less. Fuck, that's pretty easy. In 2 seasons' time. Wait, so that's your second... Oh, that's your second goal. And these guys already have that in the in there. Fuck. There's no way I win this round. Alright, let's start over here. A helping hand. Nina, I had something I wanted to ask you. What can I do for you? As you surely know, I run a very successful Jewelers Guild back home in the coast. Ooh, money? But the current laws are a little restrictive for my trade. Lots of tariffs and regulations. You know how it is. I was hoping you could push for some changes in the council. Eliminate some of the biggest import duties on Atishi jewelry, perhaps. You want me to give the coast preferential treatment? I think it's only fair. The other regions just can't compete with us in the jewelry trade anyway. I'll assemble... Should I assemble the council here? Marvelous. I'll see you there. Ooh! Let's see. What do we have? We can bring up green trade. It doesn't matter too much for them. And give me money. Which fucks over green. But ups the green defiance. Right? Or wait. Reduce import taxes. This boosts green trade, right? Where does it bring up defiance then? In the other regions? Guys, vote A. The green want me to have little money, so this fucks them over. They're gonna rebel. If you vote A and A wins, my authority goes up. Top kek. Holy shit, Defiance is starting to go crazy though. But my authority is strong now. Okay. Let's go to the red region. A city in flames. Crypt books. My liege, there's been a terrible fire in the city of Furstburg. Where once there were buildings, there's now a field of smoldering ash. Dozens of peasants have died. A cow kicked over a lantern. Some milkmaid was burning the midnight oil and must have unexpectedly cold hands. Yo, thank you, Sway Bread. What's up? Welcome back. Well, I'm sorry to hear that your city's gone up in flames. I was hoping the council might unlock some funds from the treasury so we could rebuild. 1,500? Why is there nothing regarding, like, military or faith anymore? See, I don't care about faith, right? But military. Let me think. If we offer no help. Wait, what do the red team want? Just veto? Listen, if option A hits, that's good for green. If option C hits, that's bad for red, I think. Yes. So either we can try to fuck over green by not voting A, or we can try to fuck over red by voting C, or we just punish the milkmaid. And that sort of does neither. Veto A. Yeah, I should veto A. Because then, probably C will win. And then we fuck over both. We do bring down stability though. Which I believe will... And they're red. Wow. The problem is that red is gonna rebel then. 100%. If this option goes through, then red will rebel. But maybe I prefer that because they're about to hit their second goal. Y'all want to try to rebel? Try me. Or you guys just vote D. Deus Vit, 58 months, welcome back. They will pass the goal before they can rebel? They're not gonna pass shit now, are they? Their trade is gonna go down. If C wins, then red misses their target, I think. But they're gonna get really mad. Both in-game and in chat. So we're offering them no help. Defiance goes sky high, but look at their trade now. They're missing their mark. Ability went down. Great God, what's the point of having a queen in the first place? I'm so sorry. Looting and pillaging. Green, Hammer 34. Your Serene Highness, help us out. Half the coast is on fire. Oh, trade went down for green, up for blue. Stability's teetering. Griddle 93 was furious that we imprisoned his father for raiding. Now he's leading a much more violent raid against the coast. We must stop him. Oh my God. Oh, never mind. I'm on military, right? I keep thinking I'm faith. An example must be made. Oh, we got military gambles here. Send the marchers to crush the raiders. Send the coast to fight off the northerners. I have nothing here. Whew. This is gonna affect your military, right? If whoever loses probably loses military here. The coast. Which one's the coast? That's the green ones. This one is green fights blue. This one is red fights blue. This one is... I don't know. We fight blue. Fudge, dude. Wait, what happened? Which one won? Send them march your army to crush the raiders. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Their axes flashing in the sun, their beards flapping in the wind. They hit the marcher troops like a landslide with much the same effect. God damn this game. Oh my god. Once the battle is over, the raiders return to the north and hide their loot, ensuring it can never be reclaimed. And a dozen churches are left burning in the raiders' wake. Man, the north is feasting. Chief Friddle93 didn't live long enough to witness his victory. During the battle, he was pierced by a dozen arrows and died with an axe in each hand. The chiefs celebrate him as a true warrior. Wait, that's the second time Friddle93 dies this game. Friddle93 the third has now joined the council. So, let's see. The red's gonna be able to go rage mode. And the blue are hitting their goal. Guys, it's funding time. What do we got? Bringing red trade up. This is very juicy for red. Bringing stability down. Bringing farming down. In blue. Bringing stability up. Bringing farming up. Or bringing down trade for the patricians. The only ones really that have anything to win here is red getting their A design through, I guess. Unless you guys block them, of course. Green has no money. Look at how cheap the second building is going. The second building is being funded by 4K. Jeez. The ability is gonna go down. Great. Red is feasting. All greens have 0. Lol. You don't have 0. You got a few people with 1K, but you're pretty poor, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna be funding a red bazaar and a red prison. I don't think I'm winning this game. I feel like this is just slipped out of my hands. Wouldn't stability go up with the prison? I don't get that. I don't know. Alright, so red, you are now on the verge of rebellion. The thing is, you're hitting your goals. Do you really want to rebel? But you can if you want to. A sacrificed priest. Your Majesty, I bring grave news. A missionary went up north to bring the truth faith to those pagans. But last week he was found dead on the outskirts of a remote village. May he rest in peace. Murdered? Just so, Your Majesty. And not just murdered, but sacrificed in a devilish ritual to one of their awful pagan gods. He was found draped across a stone altar and with antlers embedded in his head. We must send an inquisitor to the village and root out the killers. Why is it whenever there's a military thing, it's just to go down? So what do we have here? Let the matter lie. We can keep faith low in the north. It's already at 0. This also brings down authority, which is not great. We can send a lone inquisitor to investigate the missionary's death. This will bring up defiance in blue, I guess. Bring down authority and bring down faith. You can send an entire team, which is going to bring down the military and bring up defiance. This is just bad for me all around. It's so bad. I'm going to go with this gamble. No, wait, why would I do this? Hold up. Not saying anything. Why are you guys doing this? What's the matter with you? Vote B! Great, there goes the rest of my military. Have fun with your shitty rebellions when you have no military power left. Oh my god. We won't tolerate the presence of Crownland soldiers on northern soils as boss of this gym. A bunch of soldiers and inquisitors descend on the village of Talander like locusts. Within weeks, dozens of supposed pagans have been burned in the village square. The old gods do nothing to save them, but their compatriots do. A squad of northern warriors desert their posts and march to the village to fight the inquisitors. Hundreds on both sides are killed in the ensuing battle. This isn't going well. The rogue warriors soundly defeat your troops, driving them out of the north. After that, the church's power wanes further, and more northerners convert to the worship of the old gods. Man, I got nothing left. I got nothing left. Gunpowder smuggling. Your Highness, the Barons of the March are attempting to mass a store of gunpowder, you know, the explosive black powder from Kurth. What can I do? They've established contacts with the merchants. If you wish to stop them, you'll have to act fast. You bring the revelations with the wholeheartedly denied to the council. Okay. We can slap tariffs on all imports, bringing their trade. Oh! Oh, we can fuck over red here, guys. Shall we? They're already ready to rebel if they want to. If you vote A, you fuck over red. Just saying. B also fucks over red, but A does it better. Sort of. Red will join blue and rebel with you? Sure, go for it, man. I mean, I don't see how I can even win this game at this point, so I'm just... I'm like nowhere close to it. I'm getting nothing that helps me achieve my goals this playthrough, I feel like. All I can ever do is try to stop you guys. There's been like nothing that I could pick that helped boost the military. Azaplu, he's chilling, man. He's lounging upstairs. So trade is back to modest now for red. And they're very enraged. About your heir. Yeah, I got the tick off Apollo. Your marriage to Petronella has grown stale. Oh, you get along well enough. You made some good memories together, but there's no spark. Oh no! She cares more about maximizing profits than your happiness. But spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Okay. Let's see then. Child. My wife and I will have a child together. How does that work? Let's try that. Does that one matter? The option I picked there? I don't think it does, but I'm not sure. Maybe it does. Because it says I go AFK for a month. Alright, so it's time to look at your schemes. We got the green ones. They're trying to bring treasury down. They're not doing too well. The thrice cursed queen is still refusing to sell us any public land. Makes sense. The treasury is flush with coin right now. Patience, my friend. Let's bide our time until the queen's gold runs out. Right, 1500 or less. That's what you need over there. Meanwhile, however, red, in the hall, a number of figures are hunched around the hearth, plotting away. Hail, how goes the power hoarding, says Nordic ST. Not nearly fast enough. They keep raising their prices. Our trade is too weak for this. We're working on it. Soon these halls will be overflowing with the black powder. So you guys need to raise your trade again. We fucked you over again. Let's see now then. Who's got the money? Oh, blue is looking very wealthy. I mean, your defiance is so high, that doesn't even matter anymore. If you want to rebel, you just can. It's out of my hands. May as well take your money then. Alright. The chiefs can vote on rebellion. I think the Reds already triggered it. Yeah, they did. Keep them sweet. What's this? Blue, you know you're hitting, right? Ah, whatever. The rebels have a keen eye, and they'll take advantage of the situation. If the North joins the rebellion, we'll be in serious trouble. It's high time you ask the chiefs directly what they need. Very well. When you call the council, the chiefs whisper amongst themselves, glancing in your direction. Gods be good. We have better things to do than hang around this hall talking for hours on end. What's there to complain about? We're all working together, aren't we? I just hope we can all have a productive time. Okay, so how do we encourage the chiefs to keep fighting for us? We can ignore the situation. Doesn't really help. Appoint some chiefs as military advisors. I have such bad laws still too, I don't understand. Pay the chiefs extravagant amounts of money for their help. Provide funds to help the northern farmers. Also brings up their military. This one is in the interest of green. Both of these are, actually, because it makes me spend my money. But this one doesn't boost militaries. I'm gonna veto this one. Vote C, guys. Vote C. Okay, nice. Oh, the red people can't vote because they're rebelling. I forgot about that. Three vetoes against green? I'm spending 1k here, green. Stop bitching. I vetoed that one because it didn't boost my military. I'm trying to play towards my own goals here, God forbid. Boosting their military so they're stronger rebelling? Didn't think about that. Their defiance went down, though. Maybe I can have a kid and bring down them even more? Rebellion. Oh no. At long last, the barons have reached their boiling point. You're confronted in your throne room by Baron Dal 99, his boots stomping mud all over your nice carpet. The barons of the march are sick of your lies and tyranny. We'll give your soft city-dwelling bastards a proper kicking. We'll be fighting for Wendell, the true king. Jeez, 2 in stability and 3 in authority. This is a formal declaration of war. Either I bring down stability or I bring down authority. I don't know what happens if stability hits 0, but it's probably not good, so I guess we go here. Bye, Dal99. What are our chances? They're formidable, but not undefeatable. How do things get this bad? The leader of the rebellion is Baron 4-door that drives like a 2-door. As reason for the uprising, he's citing your history of petty transgressions against the barons. Hold on to that feeling, you'll need it. So this is it, civil war? That's right, your majesty, the kingdom is divided. So we have a rebellion on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. And here is the opening strike from the red of the march. Baron 4-door that drives like a 2-door, the time has come. This kingdom has grown soft under the weak and ineffectual rule of Queen Nina. As usual, it's up to the barons to fix things with violence. Aye, too right. Let's march to the capital and kick some heads in. All in good time, but we're the barons of the march. Let's live up to that reputation, eh? Let's be clever. Alright, so chat, how are you going to do your first strike? Preemptive strike against the patricians to cripple their military capabilities. Or if we suspect the chiefs join our cause, we can call them to war. We could also call upon the church to condemn the queen, or finally send off an assassin. Do you want to take a military gamble, a defiance gamble, a faith gamble, or a wealth payment? Gold for Isaac. Very cool. Alexander Isaac. You guys are gonna call upon the chiefs? The only thing this does, though, is boost their defiance, right? Which is already pretty high. Well, the thing is, I'm not 100% certain that the chiefs are very interested in rebelling. But, they want you to. He speaks truly. Why did we never think of things this way? The chiefs are emboldened by the call of rebellion. Of course, they can only act on it if their defiance is high enough, which is now at 8. It's all up to the chiefs. There we go. That's the end of that season. They have yet to rebel over there. They don't have you on their side yet, Reds. That was, yeah, because they're doing this. Look, far to the north, an ancient ceremony in a smoky clan hall reaches a fever pitch. Ragnar, the chief's claimant, sits atop a throne of bones, surrounded by god speakers, chanting in a forgotten tongue. And thus, with Morgana as my witness, I hereby crown you, the queen in the north, the Lord Render, soon to be queen of all the kingdom. Glory to the Lord Render, chosen of Valtor, glory to Morgana and the north. The assembled chiefs roar in chorus with each other. Stains are smashed against one another in celebration. Now we must bring down the false queen in the south and fulfill the prophecy. The only question is how. So your final goal, if Team Blue, lower your own defiance or raise your own farming. Rebel or Nymn wins. I haven't even had my heir yet. I'm nowhere close to winning. I can't win the game as long as there's an ongoing rebellion either. I'm pretty fucked this game. I'm in a really bad spot. I don't think I'll be winning. Right now it looks like either blue or red will win. Sacrifice thousands of goats to the old god and call upon them to intervene. Raise own farming. So you guys need to get a lot of goats. But first we drink in honor of the god, says Ege Picaro. More cheers erupt throughout the clan hall. Come morning, here will be a lot of work to do. For the final stage, you must raise farming to at least 8. So you need 2 more up on farming to win the game. Alright, I finally get a new law. +1 stability. Nobles choose to vote is hidden. This is the only one worth a damn. Anonymous seems kind of fun, true, but it just doesn't seem like it would affect what they're thinking that much. I'm not sure. What do we got over here in the march? Peasants. Deep in the forest, a group of rebel barons have gathered to discuss the civil war. With them are their spies, a cluster of nondescript marcher citizens in ordinary clothes. Hail, friends, be sure to get a drink and make yourselves comfortable, says Ravenman13. Gotcha says, bloody hell, hard to be comfortable when that tyrant Queen Nina sits on her throne, eh? That's precisely why I invited you here. We know the patricians are in the Queen's pocket, but are there common folk? I know for a fact that Lord Patrician S.M. Barrel's farms are thriving, but is the bounty shared with the ordinary people of the coast? Our spies should spread the word. We'll be kinder to the peasants. We'll be kinder to the peasants than Lord Patrician S.M. Barrel and his corrupt compatriots. Fantastic. Let us decide how to proceed. Alright, so how do you bring the peasants, the green peasants, to join the cause? A gambling trade? So this is only for the reds. A gambling trade? Or trade gambling? Trade farming? Give a huge amount of actual money to march your armor recruits. So you're spending your money to increase your military. It also brings down stability. The kingdom's about to crumble. Hidden means we can't see our own faction votes because they don't show on your screen. Yeah, I know. It just doesn't seem super powerful. Maybe it is, though. Yeah, I should try it. Too late now, though. So you guys are spending your money to bolster your armor. That's probably a good play. Stability is now lawless. Jesus. As the troop clean their weapons, make repairs, and heal their wounds, one thing's for sure. They'll soon have a chance for some action. Hopefully there will be enough of the kingdom left for them to enjoy once this is over. Yeah. A great battle. Wait, mustering an army first. Let's see. Along the march's border, countless boots churn the ground to the mud. Marching songs fill the air. The barons' troops are gathering in vast numbers. Huzzah! Look at them all. What are we waiting for, eh? Let's come down on the capital like hell itself, says Jangol. I am as eager to spill blood as anyone, my friend, but we can't commit too early. When we strike, we must strike with all our might. And on that subject, there's several proposals to bolster our army further. So, only red again. Either bring down your own faith or bring down your farming in order to boost your military, or you just call it enough. Pretty simple choice for you guys either way, huh? Call upon a holy order plus holy damage. Nymn, 9 minutes. 9 minutes until what? Bless up. Are we really calling on some god botherers to do our fighting for us? We should handle this ourselves. We're in no position to reject help. So faith goes down, military goes up in the red. Damn, they're at 7 now. It feels good to have the strength of the 9th on our side. This is going to be a big battle. And here it comes, I think. Hold up. Green, Forsen looking at you. That's funny. Vast armies darken the landscape like the shadows of clouds. Flags are flying, drums are pounding in rhythm with the marching of boots. The kingdom is gripped with civil war. At least that's what you imagine. Most of your time is spent in the safety of your palace, poring over a giant map with your marshal. Your Majesty, the army of the march is advancing on the capital, led by that treacherous Cur Baron 4-door that drives like a 2-door. I've received word from the commander of our loyalist forces in the coast. If they march now, they'll intercept the batons in a matter of days. Alternatively, they could join forces with the army of the north. It's risky, but together they'd have a higher chance of defeating the accursed barons. What are your orders, your majesty? Okay, we're definitely gonna have to join forces on this one. Very well, your majesty. I'll relay your orders to Lady Patrician Mr. Hunter 1944, the commander in the field. Hopefully they do as they're told. God knows, treachery can thrive on a battlefield. So now it's up to green here. You have our orders, but should you follow them? So either you actually team up, you follow orders, or you defy orders, you fight them on your own, or you hang back and let them march on the capital. Guys, I'm pretty sure option C just means that you help me lose the game and you help red win. Option B means you team up and try to stop red from winning. And option A is mostly suicide. The very force option, if you will. It's that, this is you guys. Thanks, Deusvit. Stop rigging the vote. I am the king. Besides, how did I rig that vote? They didn't even listen to me. The whole city holds his breath. You stew in your palace, waiting anxiously for your marshal's return. Finally, she bursts into your throne room. I'm pretty sure red won now, by the way. Those damn cowards. Cravens. Treacherous, yellow-bellied, lily-livered, chicken-hearted bastards. Marshal reports. Instead of engaging the enemy or linking up with the chiefs, the patricians told their army to just hang back. Do nothing. Oh, the rebels gained victory points, and authority is now at a 1. They sat pretty in their camp and scratched their arses while the entire marcher army walked on by. But why? A healthy mix of cowardice, self-interest, and lack of confidence in your abilities, I assume. They're hedging their bets and waiting to see who comes out on top. Bastards. You have no choice but to rely on the chiefs. It'll all come down to the next battle, Your Majesty. The fate of the kingdom hangs in the palace. I'll lead the troops personally this time. I must advise against this. You'll be in great danger, and inspiring as your presence may be to our troops, your death or severe injury would destroy their morale completely. No! I'm sick of waiting around. Very well, Your Majesty. I will prepare your armor and horse. We ride at dawn. Now the Greens will actually be able to rebel as well, I believe, if they want to, right? So here, this is where we're at. Green's still trying to get treasury down. Red is busy rebelling, and blue needs farming to be 8 in order to win the game. The rebels also have only 2 victory points off, so the red's 2 points off winning. You can now rebel if you're green as well. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. It's the night before the final battle. The atmosphere in the northern camp is tense. Everyone knows that both sides of the forthcoming battle are evenly matched. On the journey, you've had to leave most of the luxuries of a queen behind, but your marshal was good enough to ensure the royal command tent is always well stocked with wine. I'm gonna abstain from alcohol tonight. You'll need a clear head and sharp wits for the battle ahead. Tomorrow we fight. How are you feeling, Your Majesty? Eager for glory. Let's see if that feeling survives contact with the enemy. Now that you're here, you need to lead your troops, otherwise their morale will plummet. Of course. I'm just gonna go for it. So I heard that, Mars. The next day, at an ungodly hour, you climb onto your warhorse and ride out with your troops to meet the barons on the battlefield. The sky is blood red. Flags whip in the wind, horns blow, drums beat. Both sides are in battle formation, with the enemy visible only as 1,000 gleams of sword and armor. Your troops are looking at you, they expect a speech. Man, I accidentally clicked the final battle first. I didn't mean to do that. Now I don't even get to do the other stuff, or what? Shit. I have no authority. Don't worry, I feel lucky. If we die today, we die in glory, but try not to die. Your soldiers reply with a half-hearted cheer. Their hearts really aren't in it. Hanging back with the archers is still better for me. This is just for my survival, right? Why would I ever pick charge over hanging back? Whatever. What? How did that still fail? Probably safe, but today fortune is again. Did I just lose a 90% roll? You look up. The sun is blotted out by a hail of approaching arrows. They land all around you, thudding into the mud, and miraculously nobody's hit until one arrow slams into your shoulder. You promptly faint, falling backwards into the mud while the archers shout for a physician. So this is where the battle's raging on. It's 50%, but it's because it's 7 against 7. So it's a battle between red and blue kingdom. Haha! When you wake up, you're swaddled in bandages and lying in your royal tent. Let's go, blue. Welcome back to the world of living, Your Majesty. Don't get up. There's still an arrowhead in your shoulder, but don't worry. We'll dig it out as soon as we can. What happened? After you were knocked out, I thought all was lost. Our troops were demoralized while the barons were emboldened. Luckily, I fought through the chaos to rescue you. Once I'd recovered your banner and raised it up again, our soldiers recovered their nerve. I led a fierce counterattack that shocked the enemy. After a long, hard fight, the marcher troops scattered and were hunted down like dogs. Always my favorite part of any battle. Ha ha ha. So we've won? Yes, Your Majesty, unless something totally unexpected happened. At that moment, a frantic soldier bursts in. Your Majesty, we received word from our scouts. I don't quite know how to say this. Right. The barons must have split their forces. They've got another regiment making its way through the crown lands. They'll be outside the capital in a matter of days, and the chiefs are too far away to help. What do? We must prepare for a siege. We got a lot of work to do. Build up the capital's fortifications, stockpile food, train up its citizens, militia. But don't worry, this is the last-ditch ploy of a defeated enemy. So this is what it's gonna come down to then. Wait, what? Wait, since when did you guys vote to... Oh my god, are you kidding me? You know, I think I can fuck you guys over here, though. Because I just had an error. Should I die? I demand the crown be passed over to... my son. Because now stability goes up. Ah, it doesn't matter. Nina the second. Yeah, that didn't matter too much. So what happens if everyone rebels? Is it just you guys against me then? Had some trouble in the latest skirmish, Your Majesty. What happened? When our cavalry charged, those rebel bastards lined up their pikes and just waited. It wasn't pretty. Some of our soldiers got away. Most of the horses didn't. This is a problem. The Ashmodean Empire are willing to donate horses. Oh. I suggest we send scouts in the Marcher territory and steal horses. Ooh, from Laden. That would be dangerous, Marshal. Oh, red wins because they rebelled early. Is that how it works? Lord Patrician LOL Forehead has decent herds. Pah. All you want is handshakes and greasy palms. This is war, not a country fair. Send a diplomatic envoy to Ashmead asking for their help. Pay Lord Patrician LOL Forehead for his horses. Or steal horses from Baron Laden. Hey, Green, you can bring the treasury down here. Wait, who's voting? Oh, no, they're still voting. They haven't actually rebelled yet. So... maybe Green, maybe you guys are aware, but what you're doing right now is you're now opting out of the rebellion again. No, it's true. Radio there. Welcome back. This is now going to lock you out of the rebellion. Because your defiance is about to go down and my authority is about to go up. So you guys can no longer rebel. But I'm not sure it's going to matter. Well, it might matter. Lord Patrician LOL Forehead is all too eager to provide his horses for the war effort. The cash doesn't hurt either. Wait, we got a victory point from that, baby. Soon after the horses are brought to the capital, the marshal takes them out. Can we get some boosted military here? I wasn't sure if these coastal horses would be right for our situation, but they're really decent. We surprised the enemy and they scattered like the cowards they are. She bangs a fist on the table for emphasis. Servants scurry to pick up the scattered papers. Yo, Green, you're not very forcing anymore. You're actually hitting your goal now. You know that, right? But you can no longer rebel anymore. But the blue cowards have now switched. Bro, this match is actually total chaos right now. See, now Green hit their targets. To what do I owe this pleasure, Madam Treasurer? Oh, give it a rest. You know I'm here. Let's just hurry this up, shall we? Where do I sign? Here, here, and here. There you go. You've got what you wanted. Of course. Goodbye, Madam Treasurer. Do my eyes deceive me? Was the Royal Treasurer? Is that the Royal Treasurer? Indeed. Good news. With the Queen's gold running out, the Treasurer was willing to sell off the kingdom's roads and bridges. So this kingdom will be ours, but what do we do when we own everything? So Green only vote. Your final goal, raise stability or lower authority? Gee, I wonder. So in a surprising turn of the events, the only people that are still loyal now is Green, and Red and Blue have teamed up. I think we're screwed, Green. The only thing is, Blue, I think Red wins. I think Blue threw a bit. You guys abandoned your goal, and now you're just helping Red win instead. I don't know why you guys chose to rebel. We can still get a loyalist win. We only need 1 victory point for the loyalists. If that happens, then green and me win, right? We've invested a lot of money in this kingdom. It's about time we started turning a profit. What about the queen? Won't you try to stop us? The keyword here, my friend, is try. For the final stage, you must lower authority to 1. Alright, it's building time. You guys know how it works. Exclamation mark fun, followed by the letter to fund, followed by the money to spend. We got stability up. We got trade down. None of this really matters too much, does it? Building D is bad for green. Tell you that much. The other ones are sort of whatever. Shouldn't have said that. Actually, I don't mind that. CD. Nice one, chat. What does the CD stand for? Green is poor. Yeah, blue are the rich ones right now. Red is pretty poor as well. It looks like we're gonna build an aqueduct and a monument. You guys are on the verge of rebelling against me, but you're building me a monument. How nice, thank you. Blue is in the rebellion, but they can still fund. Yeah, because this is more, I guess, you guys decided what to build in your regions, you know? I don't have anything to say with this, I don't know. Okay, aqueduct and a monument was built. Look, we're only 1 point away, though, from winning, green. Or not winning, actually, from squashing the rebellion. There's some more treachery going on in the blue. Dire news, your majesty. The northern army arrived outside your city walls, and instead of attacking the besiegers, they joined forces with them. You fuckers. Spineless. Now we have both the chiefs and the barons trying to kick down our front door. The chiefs have formally joined the rebellion, declaring you a tyrant. A reason for the uprising, they're citing past transgression, mainly falsely punishing Friddle 93. I won't lie, the odds are stacked against us now. Yeah, no shit. There's a deadly disease in the capital. Your Majesty, I have good news and bad news. What would you like first? Give me bad news. There's an outbreak of a rare disease called Timian's pox inside the city walls. Civilians are dying by the hundreds, and it'll spread to our garrison if we're not careful. Great. The good news? I have a plan for how we can use this disease against our enemies. After all, they're but a stone throw from our walls these days. Go on. Timian's pox is spread by close contact to infected individuals, as well as through rats and fleas. It would be a trivial matter to spread such a disease to the traders outside our walls. Devious and despicable. I love it. I knew you'd agree. Let's see here now. Should Timian's pox be spread to the rebels outside the capital's walls? We can try to contain and eliminate it. What happens here then? Do they get victory points? So it's only gonna be me and green that are gonna vote here, right? What do you guys want to do? You want to try to give them the pox? Authority mark. Let the disease run rampant and focus on protecting the nobles. I wonder what this is gonna matter. A is the only way we win. Okay. I'm just doing a call for unity. That's stability, not authority. Don't cry. Alright, we only have a 48% chance of succeeding here, though. I'm scared about what happens if we don't. I'm gonna guess we're gonna die or some shit. But we need to really bless up here with this roll. Good luck, us. B would have been a slightly safer one. Let's go, green. Go, green. I believe in us. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Your spy master arranges an elaborate ruse involving infected soldiers getting captured by the enemy. You await the results. Wait, their military went down? Unfortunately, the barons respond to the threat quickly, quarantining sections of their camp and stamping out the disease before it can spread. Oh, I mean, it still worked though. It just didn't work as well as it could have. Worse, the plot is swiftly uncovered. Well, this doesn't matter. They were already at max defiance. My stability went down again. Oh, shit! Meanwhile, the pox spreads rapidly through the city. Having utterly failed to contain it, the death toll climbs and climbs. Furthermore, oh shit. The nobles, oh shit. Your palace service are also infected. Though you personally avoid the worst of it, nearly everyone in the city has lost someone by the end of the epidemic. Wait, we're both on 4 victory points now. Now defiance is going up in the coast again. Yikes. This is a really exciting ending to the game, though. It's a shit show. At this point, I don't know who's gonna win anymore. Now we're both at 4 victory points. Estimate how much time is left on the game until the movie? I would estimate maybe we're 15 minutes off. We're very close to the end here. There's gonna be a big battle here. The chiefs and barons march through the crown lands, pillaging and burning. The roads are heaving with refugees, and corpses clog the rivers. Now the capital is surrounded. You stand on the ramparts of your palace, staring out in dismay at the army camp stretching for miles outside the city walls. Hold on. Get down from there, your majesty. If they get lucky with a crossbow bolt. Is there any hope, Marshal? Only one. The patricians are still out there, your majesty. They may have shirked from battle, but perhaps they'll regain their courage in time to save us. Yeah, with their whooping 3 military. Well, now I think we're doomed. As you finish your sentence, an immense trebuchet hurls a 10-ton boulder toward the capital. It crashes into a nearby clock tower, smashing it to smithereens. Like I said, your majesty, you better get inside. Alright. You can take a small tax from the kingdom's commoners. I'm not gonna bring up your... this doesn't really matter. Well, if I bring up your defiance, you can rebel against me, so... Look at this. 4 victory points versus 4. Let's go, Green. The siege grinds on. Another dawn breaks. The combined armies of the chiefs and the baron are sprawled outside your city walls. For the last 3 weeks, they have tried to fight their way in. The siege drags on, and your food supplies are dwindling. The streets outside your palace explode in daily riots as the citizens demand to be fed. Don't worry, Nina. Oh, it's my wife. The patricians will be here to save us soon enough. I'm sure of it. Right, she's also green. As evening draws in, horns blast outside the city walls. The barons and the chiefs are mounting a final attack. If this is gonna be military against military, like, we have no chance. By royal decree... Oh, this one again? I don't know, it doesn't matter too much. A grim dawn. Is this it? The sun rises on a city in turmoil. The chiefs and barons began their assault last night, and you have heard nothing outside but screams and howls and the clash of blades. Half the capital is in flames. Soldiers rush back and forth, shouting panicked orders. You haven't seen your marshal since the night before. Perhaps she's already dead. Are you happy now, guys? Your honor guard are in the streets outside the palace, building a barricade and organizing last-ditch defenders. Vital work, but you're vulnerable without them by your side. The royal court is empty except for you, your wife, and your son, cradled in your arms of his nanny. His crying is giving you a headache. We'll be alright, won't we? We'll survive this. It's up to the ninth to decide. I suppose so. Wait, she's not even religious. Your Majesty, you must see this. Follow me. The spy mask leads you and Petronella up onto the palace wall. Is the game over here? We look out over the endless mass of soldiers rampaging through the streets of the city. In the darkness of dawn, you can barely make them out. Only silhouettes and countless glimmers of torches. You duck as a burning arrows sail overhead. Why did you bring me here? Look closer, Your Majesty. The army is shifting and convulsing, like a great beast in pain. Horns trumpet, hooves thunder. The patricians have arrived, in full force. A mighty hammer, taking the barons and the chiefs by surprise, and smashing them against the walls of the city. Wait, did they get it just because we stalled for enough or something? After that, it's just mopping up. The barons and chiefs make a brave final stand, but they don't stand a chance. Their armies are crushed. By dawn, rebel corpses clog the rivers and blanket the city streets. The crows feast like never before. Soon the coastal army is parading through the city, waving their banners and showing off their loot. Meanwhile, Baron Fordor that drives like a two-door, the leader of the rebellion, is brought to you in chains. Wait a minute, so I didn't know this. It wasn't just a matter of military power. It was something like, basically the kingdom managed to stay together just long enough to survive the siege. And so the rebellion, I guess, failed. I can't believe you bested me. Go on then, get it over with. And then I can do this. What brings up my authority so I can fuck over... Wait, all of this is actually... They're all the same, right? You just stall and you win. But I don't actually win the game here, guys. That's the thing. So now, I didn't expect this outcome. Now this game doesn't end. Either we keep playing or we save and we pick it up some other time. Because this is not going to end the game now. I'm going to sentence Fordor that drives like a two-door to death. Stiff-backed and silent. Baron Fordor that drives like a two-door is dragged out to the city square. And led up onto a platform before the roaring masses. The executioner's axe falls, the head bounces into the crowd, and the common folk kick it around and cheer. And just like that, the march and the north are defeated. The kingdom is yours again. Bro, there goes all the military. As you as you sit resplendent atop your throne, the common folk raise a mighty cheer. Long live the queen, they shout. Long live the queen. Thanks, Green, for bringing up authority. Okay, so basically what just happened here is that the game continues. And Green is really close to their final thing, but they need authority to be at 1. Now, this is good for me. The only problem is the military is non-existent now, so it doesn't work with my ambition. But I can change my ambition, and you guys can pick up new. I think maybe we just pause the game here. Now the green is fucked. You're not completely fucked, though, because you're on your last scheme, you know? You're on your last scheme. Finish it? It's like a hard reset. I'm pretty sure the red... Let me see. I'm pretty sure the red now picks a new goal and just start over. This is almost like it was the ending of the game, except it's not. Because there was no winner. Bethire, 7 months prime, welcome back. Let me see. So you say finish it, but this is like... This is almost like playing again. Blue just need 1 farming. Wait, do they go back here? I'm most pleased with the new Grand Bazaar we built on my land, but... The merchants believe that Bazaar is cursed. See, you guys are back here now. You guys are just back to your original goal. Oh, blue is actually just 1 off. You're right. What about the movie, huh? No, unfortunately, nobody can tell me why they think it's cursed. They just say it gives them a creepy feeling. What should we do? Play! Play! Balmore, thank you for the brand new tier 1, dude. So, yeah, so the game continues, but it's not a complete reset because you guys are still on your schemes. Green needs 1 authority and they win the game. Blue needs 2 farming and they win the game. And red needs, I don't know how much trade, but I think red is only on their second point. Cool song. Where is this? Bring and trade down. That'd be fun. Paint puppies and clowns all over the bazaar to make it less creepy. Guys, you get 500 coin if you vote for that one. Wait, you get drops from this game? Right, lie. What a run, huh? Crazy. Crazy shit. Why you fucking red more were last place? Bro, I'm just picking whatever. What do you mean, man? This stuff doesn't affect anyone else. It only affects red. I'm not gonna help you guys out. Y'all were fucking rebelling on me just moments ago. Paint puppies and clowns all over the bazaar to make it less creepy. There were 2 options there that reduced red trade, and one of them won. There's nothing less scary than puppies and clowns, those honking, squeaking bringers of joy. Soon enough, the bazaar is covered in colorful images of giant playful puppies and enormous laughing clowns. The effect is more troubling than you'd hoped. By the 9th, your highness, this hasn't solved anything. Okay. And this resets. My ambition has now been reset, right? Nymn give more money, Poro sad. Upsetting news from the coast, your majesty. Several peasants have been killed by a shark. I've already sent your condolences. You can't close my beach, says Mark Steele. No one mentioned closing the beach is vital for coastal tourism. You can't just close it because a few people got the wrong end of a fish. We can't risk coastal tourism. Exactly. Oh. Shark Week. Everyone's being eaten by sharks. Alright, what do we want to do? What is this? The green area. Man, what do I want anymore? What do we do with these shark attacks, huh? Guys. Okay. This is like a soft veto. People are gonna vote against me. Turn the shark itself into a tourist attraction. Bringing up green wealth, huh? Dum da dum da 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 dum da dum da 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 dum. Voting's closed. 160 nobles voted to turn the shark itself into a tourist attraction. The fines can't even go any lower. The patricians immediately mount an impressive public relations campaign. Come to Prosper Beach. See the world-famous man-eating shark. Thrill seekers welcome. More people are dying than ever, but at least they've all signed waivers. Everyone's happy, especially the shark, which grows very fat indeed. Good one. So let me see this. My ambition. Is this where I get to rework my ambition? Because I suck at it, right? Oh, shit. I'm gonna pivot. The church wants me to back them up. Okay, so these are all my different choices. Is to switch to stability trade, authority faith, faith trade, or stability farming. Ooh, farm. Stability and farming? Fuck, my stability sucks though. Authority and faith. Faith sucks too. Faith sucks even harder. I have to go stability farming, even though stability blows. Movie night? Yeah. Chad, this game can go on for quite some time now. We're gonna go movie night on that. I can load this game next time I play. That was basically like a soft reset we got. You're gonna have to tune in next time to see what happens. We're gonna watch the interview, ladies and gentlemen. This game makes no sense. How does 14 military lose to 3? Because it was you were trying to attack the kingdom. It was a siege. We had a military role already. We met once in the open battlefield, but you lost. You lost the 50% roll. It was 7 military against 7 military. And you lost that one. That was just unlucky. But the second one, the siege, is different. Guys, we're going to be doing movie night shortly. I'm going to restart the VOD. First, actually, we'll do... no, I'll restart VOD first. We'll do bathroom break, snack getting break, drink getting break, and stuff like that. No, champs, come back. There's boobs in this movie or something. I don't know. Anyways. Okay, I'm going to reset the VOD so that we don't have to be in...